really dominating in some of their games and stuff. So let's see if they can beat Fnatic this time, because the last match that they faced together, Fnatic got the series with 2-1. So imagine they won one game against Fnatic.
Not bad for RSG. Yeah, they won one game out of Fnatic. But the thing is, RSG at the moment are in a very shaky form, because in their past 5 matches, right, they only win one.
5 seconds.
They only win one times, and it was long ago in the DPC. That means they on their losing streak in the past 4 matches. But hopefully, but yeah, I mean, if they fix their own problem, like the long-time problem of the laning phase, then it should be better against Fnatic this one.
Yeah, but Fnatic picking out the Tiny here, so we're not really sure where this Tiny goes. This can be carry, this can be position 4, or this can be mid lane. You know, we've seen Armel playing the Tiny in the mid lane, and yeah, so Templar Assassin being on the ban, so they're kind of seeing that this can be carry Tiny. So Templar Assassin is still good, but RSG, didn't let that happen.
Yeah, we were talking about the Tiny yesterday, that this is one of the most versatile heroes in the game. He can be played in position 1 to 5. And picking it in the first phase is pretty good one for Team Fnatic. They didn't reveal anything at all. RSG still need to figure it out what's gonna be the last 3 heroes. I mean, if you ask me, I think there will be some surprise heroes at the 4th or 5th pick.
5 seconds remaining.
4th or 5th pick, so let's see what's we're just waiting for the ban for RSG here.
Alright, it looks like the ganking potential of RSG is very high, especially if you put that puck in the middle lane, get a fast level, started to roam left and right, combine with Mars.
They can go very aggressive with this type of first three picks for RSG, but with this Phoenix pick, they have to wait for the egg to fully engage on team fights. But I think Marcy and Puck is enough to get some pickoffs in the early game.
I agree. Couldn't agree more. And they just, empower that team fight with the Phoenix. I like that one. But you just need to see in the lane. I mean, Phoenix is quite strong in the lane as well, but if sometimes Phoenix just mispositioning, then it could be easy kill for the opponent.
Fnatic's turn to pick.
Safe pick. So this can be position for Tiny for Fnatic.
Yeah. I mean, Juggernaut is really on point. Against all those spells, Dream Coil.
He can actually dodge when Marcy jumps in right in front of him. He can actually
5 seconds remaining.
Prevent all those possible pickup from the Juggernaut. So very safe pick for Fnatic. And the Dazzle pick, I really like this position 5 pick for Fnatic. Dazzle is also one of the highly contested heroes for this meta.
Okay, yeah, true.
Yeah,
agree.
but I think RSG have some answers for this Dazzle. They have the Puck, they have the Marcy. So the first goal for RSG is to take down this Dazzle first.
Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you how happy I am to see these heroes online in this match, because it's actually the heroes that I played a lot, and every time I play these heroes, always gets countered by Axe. So in one game, I mean, if I want to play Dazzle, I have to ban Axe first. But in this case, yes, I think they're gonna deal with the Chronosphere.
They have so much team fight for Team RSG that Chronosphere and the Phoenix Egg threat is too much for Team Fnatic. But what can they do is to just be aggressive on the early to mid-game team fights. And pushing is not a problem for Fnatic. They have the death fit. When Exorcism is up, they can just group up together and take down those tier 1 towers, and then when the Exorcism expires, they can just go back to farm. Classic.
Classic. Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
but I'm afraid things won't be that easy for Team RSG because Fnatic will definitely defend all their towers with life and death. Oh my! And also you gotta deal with that Dazzle too, and also the Dead Prophet. I feel like these heroes of Team Fnatic are quite good at the creep wave management. So
yeah,
I mean, taking
but
towers.
They can take down creeps without dying. I think no creep
10
waves.
seconds remaining.
Right, yeah. With Creep Swarm, with Avalanche Toss,
5
we got the
seconds
Dazzle on the
We
third
don't have
skill.
problems with- Okay, this completes the draft for Fnatic. Compares one of the heroes that can lane well against the Puck, and gives additional armors when the team fight starts. So I'm keen to see what RSG can answer to this one. We're just waiting for something like
10
supporter
seconds
off lane,
remaining.
I believe.
5 seconds
Man,
remaining.
Fnatic really draft is serious. I mean, all the meta heroes, these are all their confident heroes. RSG is going to face a real tough game for sure. I mean, if the first 10 minutes or the landing phase of RSG is not looking good, man, it is so hard to just turn things around in the middle game.
Yeah, for me, I believe this is Marcy, Xiaoyu and the Marcy. So
Yeah.
Fnatic banning out some support heroes. So this might be it. They can pick some saving kind of support here. Can be aggressive and some kind of defensive as well.
I remember on the last DPC season, Bon playing Marcy very well too. I mean, the highlighted player in that tournament when it's come to Marcy is DJ and
DJ,
Bon. So this might be RSG Marcy position 4, and then they come up with another core heroes. Whether it's gonna be mid or an off lane, we'll see. Oh, it looks like
Choose
yeah.
your hero.
Yeah,
You're right.
this is support. So yeah, we've seen RSG picking out Marcy in their last few games, and Xiaoyu is too good for this hero. So yeah, I like their draft, but I usually go for that kind of draft that you can just easily execute. There's this kind of pushing capability, team fight potential, and they have this kind of insurance hero. Juggernaut can just farm in the jungle, while 4 of them will, for the hunt, go for some pickups.
Oh, so who do you go for this match?
I'll go with Fnatic.
Oh, you go with Fnatic? Yeah, I think so. I mean, the draft is really serious for Fnatic. They just really want to win the opening match, and it's just like playing at home for Jab. So they really want to win this tournament.
Home court buff, just like Talon Esports. They have 23 and Q, the Thai guys, and they look very good for today. So this might be the home court buff for Jabs. But let's see what's gonna happen for today. Yeah, but as for me, that Marcy pick is kind of good, but you can use Marcy as a support, and she can do as much as a core can do. So let's see.
Yes, I really like the design of the boots. I mean, the production as a
It's so
whole of
cool.
the tournament is just cool.
I miss these boots, right?
Yeah, you were in there, right?
And it's some kind of enclosed place that you guys can just focus on your games without hearing the crowd and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Nice. I wish I could be a pro player one day and then get into these boots. I mean, what's the feeling like? The crowd cheering outside, and it's really focused inside and intense.
Yeah,
Man,
I
that's
remember.
awesome.
I remember last year. Talents were able to play like pro players. There were some kind of show match and stuff. We'll get there one day. We'll get there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the first game of after the performance from Kiki. This is Fnatic versus Team RSG.
Yeah, this is a best of 1 match, so there could be like some cheesy play styles for this one, and I'm keen to see what Team RSG is going to show us today.
All right.
Am I right? Is
30
Xiaoyu going to play the
seconds to
Marcy?
battle.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Wait, let me recheck for that.
Oh, I think it's
Oh, yeah,
likely.
right.
Lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Okay. This is gonna be. If you take a look at the heroes lineup, you know that it's gonna be quite passive in the first 5 minutes of the game, and then after that, things will just happening non-stop. Definitely, ladies and gentlemen, it might be the first fight.
The battle
Maybe the
begins.
first
Okay.
fight then. Yeah, they're up to some team fights, early team fights here at the bounty rules. So 2 for 2 or not 4? Is it 4 bounties for RSG? Am I seeing this right?
Yeah, that's a lot of bounty.
Nice.
Oh no, that's not
Nice
that's
start.
that's a mistake from team Fnatic. Well, miscommunication it seems, but
Yeah.
well, we'll see.
Maybe that was because Fnatic goes for that early group up. They might want to get some first blood and stuff. But you know, RSG was scattered all over the map. So
Yeah.
To the bottom with you.
All right, let's take a look at these advantage from the start. We just get them along the way. Okay,
Alright.
now on top, this lane seems to be quite okay for Team
Quite
Fnatic,
even.
while
Yeah, quite.
MK is getting harassed a lot from the range.
this is good. Like 1 versus 1 with the offlane and the core and the carry player. So this is good for Fnatic. The Tiny is not getting some XP, so we can expect Jabs to get the level 6 early on, but the Slave Fury on the bottom lane.
Oh, that's a lot of damage taken by Chao Yu. Just one spin. So you need to be careful because his Dazzle is going to, you know, coming out from the bush with the first spells. Easy. On the Poison Touch. Actually,
the
one of my
harassment
favorite
from the
spells.
Dazzle. Yeah, harassment from the Dazzle is so good on the bottom lane. But you know, Team RC can go for a safer place. Phoenix has this E-curse dive whenever things goes bad for them. They can just go disengage on the bottom lane. But on the other side, I think this is a free lane for Raven. You know, they don't have that much disable for the Jug. He can just go play Fury whenever he kind of sense that they're going on him.
Yeah, at the bottom lane is going to be very important. Amel, it's been a while since I see him play Kunkka.
Yeah, we missed these 3 players from Fnatic.
All right. Well, it looks like we are focusing in the middle lane quite a lot. Maybe
Yeah, the
because
last
it's the
hits
most
and
important
denies,
one.
you know. 5 denies for this Kunkka is not bad. He's kind of winning the lane. This is our Mel. And the Excellent needs to kind of back up a little bit.
Yes, the standing position is very important for both sides. I mean, Amel, if he underestimates or just being careless just a little bit, Excellent can punish him very hard with a Vanning Rift or maybe some crazy dive in the tower.
Yeah, your Puck can afford to dive that tower. You know, he got
Yeah.
kind of engage skills when things go bad. But on the top lane again,
Oh.
DJ harassment Roger here.
All right, such a hard duty for all the support to just control the forest in the side of the lane. Here we go. 3.5 minutes part, still no first blood. As I mentioned earlier, I think this is going to be a very passive early games. You know,
Passive
just
early game,
yeah,
so
get them cores farmed up and stuff.
they don't have kind of engagement in the top lane. You know, what Shadow Demon can do is just go can disrupt the hero, and then what comes next? I think they need one more hero to get a kind of a kill on the top lane.
All right. So I mean, who do you think? Oh wait, the first
Yeah,
blood
it's
happening at the
first
bottom
blood.
lane, and it's actually DJ strike on
The
Roger.
Shadow Demon.
Raji.
Yeah, we've been
Yeah.
seeing that for quite a while. You know, those supports going 1v1 on the
Radiant's top
side,
tower is
and
under
these
attack.
offlaner and the carry
Radiant's
just
courier has
focusing
been
on the
killed.
last hits and denies. And looks like DJ is the stronger hero on top lane.
That's true. So in when it comes to late game, who do you think is going to conquer?
I still go with the lineup of for Fnatic. They can finish this game like fast. They can go for a fast paced gaming. But you know, if RSG can hold up onto the late game, they can kind of you know, fight back. But I still go with Fnatic.
Yeah, it feels like the Chronosphere of Phases War is going to become a bit tricky in the middle game and also the late game. Who knows? We might it might be a game deciding spells on this one. I mean, if you land it good, you can easily turn things around, like 4-man Chronosphere and all those stuff, and then. But
Yeah, they have a good set of skills, you know, for AOE.
yeah. Yeah, good set of skill. Very, very good point that you point out with the Dream Coil is going to
Have a
be
Dream
quite
Coil,
easy
the
for
Phoenix
yeah.
Egg, the here.
Oh, a bit low KPM this game. Fnatic DJ trying to strike. He just came out from the forest avalanche already, but RSG doing such a great job now, saving his teammates.
Radiant structures
I
are
think they can just
fortified.
wait for MKS Chronosphere before they can engage to anything in the top lane at least.
Leading on the last hit right now is Kunkka, having such a great time in the middle lane. Switch back to the bottom lane. Chao Yu chasing on Raven. Jumping on him, Raven. This is not looking good.
Don't have mana.
Kill the healing ward first.
It just cooled down the first kill for Raven, so we can just kind of disengage before everything goes bad for him on the bottom lane. Dazzle is not around, you know. But yeah, it's kind of even lane for Fnatic.
Oh, something going on in the middle lane. Avalanche on the toss coming back from the top lane, and this is the first time sending the ghost ship in. Amel strike it quite easy with the assist from DJ.
For Armel, and he was able to take down that Phoenix. But you know, the bigger fish here for Armel is if they can take down that pot
Step
here.
lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Protection from DJ indeed.
Yeah. Excellent. Once again, the team RSG still cannot, you know, control the early game, but they still got some good news because Chao Yu on Marcy has the highest net worth, farming pretty okay
Marcy on
at the bomb.
bottom. Yeah, there weren't any harassments because you know the Phoenix can harass the Dazzle so well, and Marcy is just focusing on the farm. This is kind of good for ours.
All right. Now this is the
Think
big
about
fish you
early
talked
on.
about just now.
Is under attack.
DJ is looking at it.
Dire structures are fortified.
Oh.
Jay's just around the corner again, but Roger will be here to help. X to learn if anything goes bad.
Oh, looks like the ganker is being found. RSG doing great job. Anticipate that DJ will be here once again, and also this time teams up with Jabs with the Exorcism. Oh, Chao Yu joining the first side for team fight for the first time from the bottom lane. Now big fight breaks out at minute 8. Ladies and gentlemen, so many spells had been
No
spammed,
one
but nobody
died.
down just yet. Yeah. Okay, first time Chronosphere on 3. That is pretty good. Sending in some Sunray as well. First one down is John Well. Team Fnatic trying to retreat safely, but looks like they're all gonna get caught. Amel stuck. Body blocked by Excellent. Amel down. Excellent with a double kill. DJ still lost inside of RSG territory. All
They're
right.
trying to run up to the fly, but he can the TP back safely onto
Radiant's
the tower. You know,
courier has
they were
been
caught off guard on that one, but
Radiant's middle
Roger,
tower is under attack.
how did he die? Okay.
All right. Okay. Rebound on him. Raven, half HP, doesn't have any mana left. He's gonna get died maybe. But MKS has released his Chronosphere. That was a beautiful one for
That was
MKS.
a beautiful one indeed. You know, they were caught off guard when RSG reacted on the mid lane. The Faceless Void was there, the Marcy was there, so the overwhelming damage from Team RSG was more than enough to win that team fight, and that's kind of a good start for them.
Yeah.
From 3-0
Yeah,
to 3.
I really like how RSG, you know, looking at the situation just now. I mean, they all can just having a little bit of baiting around and let everyone just farm on the side lanes, but they all teleport down to the middle lane and create a big fight, and they won that one.
They won that one indeed, but bottom lane, they, 3 heroes from RSG is here. They can try to poke down this tower.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
1 for
attack.
HP, but Raven will be here to defend at least the bottom lane.
Yeah. Okay. Tower dropping quite low. Raven stick at the tower with the support from John Well. I don't know. I have a feeling that the Raven might take the role of sacrificial carry this one. Okay, rebounding its port back. Jabs gone.
You know that sustain from the Dead Prophet is not enough to survive on that one. Xiaoyu has an overwhelming damage in the early game, and that's what I'm saying. When Puck and Marcy group up together, they can take as much kills as they can.
Yeah, and it only takes like 2 guys from Team RSG just running around and can kill anyone. At the bottom lane, MKS going back, farming in an NC. Even though he landed a good Chronosphere, but I think he needs to speed up his farm. At 5th position as a Faces Void carry, I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, it's kind of good actually, but he can just go back to farming whenever the Chronosphere goes up. He can just group up again, but for now he can just focus on the farming. As of now, as well as for Raven, both carries are struggling to get their items just because of that team fight earlier.
All right, a big smoke from Team Fnatic. 3-man looking at top lane. The prime target is Xiaoyu. They're gonna dive in definitely. Was hit by Avalanche, but can he toss him? Was hit by the poison touch as well. Torrent finish off Xiaoyu. Okay.
That's some kind of good revenge from Team Fnatic. They can slow down Xiaoyu quite a bit. This Marcy has a good farm, good early game. So he was on the top of the network in the first few minutes of the game. So yeah, that's a good decision making from Team Fnatic. I mean, and the most important thing it was a success gank, because if you're trying to gank Marcy, if the skill order is not correct, it might be you instead. He can just retreat, yeah. He can just rebound out and stuff. Okay. Execration is off again.
Another big fight down at the river with Avalanche, Poison Touch his 2 targets. It looks like RSG kind of regret the decision of engaging, so they retreated back to the high ground.
No follow-up on that dream call, so one ultimate down for Team RSG, but the Chronosphere threat is always there for Team Fnatic, so they can, play carelessly on this one. But Exorcism again is up for the Dead Prophet. They can group up, take out this tier 1 tower on the mid lane at least.
That's a very good point, yeah. I think the T1 tower in the middle lane is the most important tower of all. Take it down, opening up the route, create more opportunity in ganking. This is what I'm talking about. 3-man smoke coming out from Team ISG, rotating to top, looking to find someone. It might be Jabs.
Yeah, they're revolving around Jabs for as of the moment, because they know that RSG can be quite greedy on this one. Like what they did earlier, they did initiate it on Jabs, but
okay, Demonic Purge, everything exorcism, and all the sucking thing comes out. Man, Jab is super strong. Oh my, Xiaoyu trying his best to deal the damage, but from behind it was Puck there. Surprisingly showing up on top.
Nice initiation, there goes for the tip to the Phoenix. The egg was there just in time.
Oh my goodness, 3K ahead. This is a flying start, I would say, for Team RSG. I mean, they did great job in Team 5, maybe because of the heroes. Fnatic picked all the meta heroes, but so far it's not so sync up with each other like RSG do.
And again, Team RSG picking up on the mid lane. If this tier 1 tower goes down, the jungle can be open for the taking for the invasion for Team RSG. They can just form the triangle camp or the bigger jungle of Team Fnatic here. So there's kind of they kind of slowing down Raven's farm. And they also spotted the stacks here. It's not quite big, but yeah.
Yeah, everything is big now, especially in early game. I mean, you found a stack that's good. Okay. Jabs, if he goes down 2 times in a row, this is not looking good. Chronosphere combined with the Sun Ray, enough damage to take that Jabs down. Here we go with the Poison Touch. Fnatic reacted. Everyone of Team Fnatic holding on to the higher ground now, while RSG, they do a fake B and they back at it again. Going in, and then, oh, disruption. He come out, disruption surely goes down. John Well, support down for Team Fnatic. Wow, I don't know. I feel like Fnatic keep engaging, which is quite a weird decision making for them. They know that they are not strong enough to fight all the AOE spell from Team RSG, but
I'll take that as tribute.
A 5-11 for Team RSG in just 15 minutes. They have 3K or 5K. I can't see clearly on my screen here. But they have this network lead as of the moment. They can, maintain this kind of aggression. They can go easily through Fnatic's heroes.
that's
They
true.
have the Dream Coil, they have the Dream Coil, they have the Phoenix Egg and Chronosphere. Okay.
Oh, once again, Jabs being the prime target. But this time around, there's a minute to use the Shallow Grave, so it's just extend his life for a little while. Jabs into the tree line. Trying to stay alive with the Spirit Siphon. They down eventually.
Dire's middle tower is under
Alright,
attack.
they can take down this tier 1 tower on the top lane one by one.
Radiant's
But
top
you know,
tower is under attack.
as I've said earlier from Fnatic's draft, they don't have problems in tower pushing. But looking at the minimap, they can't push those tier 1 tower from the mid lane and the bottom lane. So there's some kind of issue here.
Yeah, first time jumping in with the Blink Dagger, Avalanche of the Toss. It's just, oh man, he dodged it off for excellent, doing such a great job. I mean, all they have to do for Team RSC is to grip it well. They already got the advantage from the mistakes of Team Fnatic. And they have the power in team fight. Now, they even have the mid-tier 1 tower, so just don't throw it away. Here we go, Sunray first. Slow down on that Tiny. Tiny was saved by the Shallow Grave, so he's just gonna survive a couple seconds more. He's stuck in a Dream Coil anyway, but it looks like they took so long to take that Tiny down indeed, yeah?
Admiral is on board.
Another aggressive team fight from RSG. They still have the Phoenix Egg, so they can take this next team fight again.
You're
Oh.
a trusty maid.
5K ahead at the bottom
I
lane.
think-
And the Chronosphere is ready. Another Shallow Grave, trying to save that Jab. Chronosphere on Jab alone. It's worth it.
I don't think I don't think Jabs hit his timing for his hero. If you have the Deck Prophet, I think he can survive some of those team fights. But as we see, Jabs is dying constantly.
Yeah. And also like back dying, that hurts him a lot. He died, respawn,
Radiant's middle
going
tower
back to the
is under attack.
triangle, got caught again. Man, that hurts him a lot.
We can't see for now the impact for the Death Prophet. But I just want to ask you, what do you think is the comeback potential here for
Regeneration.
Fnatic?
Comeback potential, right? Okay. I think. Oh wait, look at this one. First, shooting the Sun Ray, silent as well. Turn the BKB for Armel. X-Mark the spot. Chow, you got the BKB too. You got, I got, everyone got. Everyone, let's go on the higher ground now. Dropping a Dream Coil. A supporter stuck in a Dream Coil using Shallow Grave on himself. He's gonna survive.
Exorcism was forcefully popped out here, but yes, he has the shard already.
Yeah, I think that definitely gonna be round 2 here. It's Raji instead was brought down by Team Fnatic. The rest of Team RSG still look at the situation closely. They stays inside of the tree line and try to bait Team Fnatic to fight inside the forest where they don't have the vision at all. But Fnatic didn't took it.
Seems to me that the exorcism was wasted for Team Fnatic. How are they going to push on this one without this kind of a big skill for them. They can't initiate anything.
Yeah. But if we are looking at the bright side, at least Japs don't die on that fight. Yeah, right. Maybe he use it just to
I
stay
thought so
alive.
too.
Uh,
But you know, the Team RSG is very aggressive as of the moment, and
hmm,
MKS going for BKB. This is just big timing.
hmm. So you were saying about the winning factor or the comeback potential. I think it's about Dazzle too. The positioning of Dazzle and the way that he used Shadow Grave on the decisive moment is going to be a big part.
They're
I mean,
lurking
he
around
could
the
save life, especially Dab's life. Now here we go. Another fight breaks out of the Roshan. It looks like Fnatic trying to contest for it, but it's stuck in a chronosphere. That's what I'm talking about. Dazzle using Shallow Grave can just prolong his teammate's life for a little while, but in the end they all fall. 3 down for Team Fnatic and get into the Roshan pit for RSG.
bad team fight for Fnatic. You know, they contested on the Roshan even though they don't have Exorcism or anything. I mean, they have that comfortable, but I think it's not enough to really contest on this one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
they at least tried.
Has fallen.
Man.
But again, it was a losing team fight for Fnatic. I wonder how are they going to get back on this. I
Yeah,
think what I'm saying here is they can just trust on Raven if he can continue his farm. He's their insurance hero, right? So, but the thing here is RSG is kind of forcing Raven to join the team fight, so they're kind of slowing that Juggernaut a bit.
I like the word the entrance hero. Who is the best entrance man in Southeast Asia then, in your opinion?
Sorry.
Who is the best entrance man in the Southeast Asia? I mean, the
Sorry,
best carry.
Best carry, yeah.
Yeah,
For me,
yeah.
it's
In your
23.
opinion,
It's 23. I mean, I'm kind of stuck with Jackie and 23. You know, they're the rookie of the year for me, for Southeast Asia at least.
Yeah, it's especially
Thank
for
you, there's
23
that.
Savage,
I
right? Yeah.
can't take-
Okay.
I can't take-
Oh, Avalanche of the toss, jumping into the MKS is chasing on the back line first while his teammate fighting on the front. His teammate fall already, but looks like the MKS still cannot find a target. This might be a little bit mistake by Team RSG and a potential comeback opportunity for Team Fnatic. Dropping quite low already for Chao Yu, jumping away. Is Fnatic gonna chase? No, I don't think so.
So there's this kind of ray of hope for Team Fnatic. They kind of win it out, but they were able to took down one hero only for Team RSG.
Oh man, sending in some ghost ship was hit, but the not that much damage. Tower still going down. Sprint Siphon connected. MKS jumping down. He doesn't have the Chronosphere, keep in mind. However, they still want to fight. Rebounding disposal back. And they get rid of the Japs. Now here we go on a higher ground. Dropping the egg and shooting Sunray. Okay, it's Xiao Yu. Man, he's... What a mess fight by Team Fnatic. It's obvious to me.
Messy fight indeed. And you know, kudos to RSG for giving out their skills perfectly. They don't have they're not rushing anything. They have the Chronosphere, they have the Dreamflow, they have the Phoenix Egg. So what more can you ask for RSG? And another successful team fight for them, and they can go straight up to the high ground. They have this Aegis advantage. They have one more room for error on this. So Jabs doesn't have the exorcism, so I wonder how Team Fnatic is going to defend their high ground.
I think a little bit, you know, a small advantage of Team RSG getting into this space of one match is they got, oh wait, jumping inside, disposal back, oh no, that's not looking good. Jabs down
again.
right inside the base, DJ trying to defend with the Avalanche, the tower, the mid tier 3 tower about to go down. Without tower, it will be hard for Team Fnatic. Jumping in once again, the Chronosphere on 2 and lock it all down. Can they take that Raven? John Will down first. Raven toe-to-toe fight with the Chronosphere. Oh man, Raven falls.
Konrad can't even tank up those skills from Team RSG. He's now low. He's going down. And unstoppable streak for Xiaoyu. Again, this is his best hero in the TPC. Xiaoyu in the Marcy.
Yeah, right. And the barracks left unprotected. This is going to be the first set barracks for Team RSG. Best of one, ladies and gentlemen. Anything could happen in the match.
Radiant's middle barracks.
I was saying about, I mean, the small advantage of Team RSG is they get to study Fnatic in the major. But RSG last match was 24 days ago.
Radiant's top
they,
tower is
they haven't shown anything, so it's kind of hard to,
To predict anything against
Yeah.
ours. I think they're still playing the same as we've seen on the GPT. Nothing has changed quite a lot in their playstyle, you know.
all right, we'll see. 8 to 25 games, so almost 20k ahead for Team RSG. I believe that win prop should be more than 90% for RSG at the moment. But
I think the winning factor here for RSG is that their heroes are so mobile. You know, Raven can't engage on anything. We haven't seen any Omni Slash for Raven because he can't position himself so well. There goes the puck. You know, the next thing you know, he's right at your face.
yeah, that's a very good point that you brought it up. I kind of agree with you with the hero mobility disadvantage for Team Fnatic,
Yeah.
and the positioning is very, very important. Okay, now look at this one. Exorcism wasted it again, and Team RSG looking to push on top. They waste no time.
Yeah, the exorcism is the key to defend their high ground. So I wonder what Fnatic can do on this one. Phoenix X was forced, but
All
jumps
right.
again.
Oh, jabs. He was saved by the shallow grave, but he died
For quite
eventually.
some time. Yeah.
They were in too deep. Avalanche and the Taurus are throw the support inside the base, sending in some ghost ship. But it is very hard to fight without like 4v5. MKS, Chronosphere on 2. Can it just finish? No, not enough damage. It's gonna be him and his teammate instead who are about to go down right there. MKS already leave the scene, leaving Rodji behind, so he died inside.
I think RSG can kind of chill on this one, but they won't. They fall onto Raven and he's down again. So they don't have any buybacks left. Only Konka has buyback as of now. So
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Wow, I mean if
no
RSG
extra
winning
jab.
winning this match or best of one is going to boost their morale a lot
A lot.
against actually the strongest team in the group.
Yeah, and
Oh
RSG
my.
has 2 matches for today, and they will face SMG for the last series for today.
Oh, interesting. All these interesting matches need to, I mean, we need to thank you to Cinex, MSI, Secret Lab, and True for making this event possible to get us to see these wonderful games.
Going back to the game, it's 27 minutes, and there's this huge goal lead for Team RSG. And this might be the end game for Fnatic. They don't have any skills that, you know, can somehow turn the game around. But let's see. They don't have those big skills, you know, those very flashy skills for them.
Yeah, get what you mean. I mean, some skill like Ravage and all those.
Those skills
You know,
that
some-
can actually turn the game around, but
Yeah.
it's not done well.
Look at this one. Everyone that has the BKB pop hits own up. Oh no. It's gonna be quite hard if they don't have jabs in the team fight, so they'll just keep dying one by one. Triple kill already for Chao Yu. What a good game for Chao Yu. I mean, the way that he's fighting himself in a perfect position to just engage, to just rebound in this postal the target
Those
back to his team.
initiations from him, yeah.
I mean, if I am the teammates of Team RSG, all I have to do is sit at the table and enjoy the dinner. That's how you serve
Food
you.
will be served. Food will be served.
He's the true waiter.
Okay, I think Fnatic is still trying to prolong this game a bit, but you know, another set of Pyrax might be taken down by them. And Konka, does he have PvP? Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Radiant's
32
top
to
barracks
10
has
game
fallen.
score. This is, I believe this is so unbelievable performance in the first game of the series for both sides. This is exactly opposite what we predict game's gonna be.
And in the drafting phase, you know, it's kind of surprising that they picked the Shadow Demon on the last pick, but turns out it's a good pick for RSG that those saving, those initiation from the Shadow Demon is
Radiant's
pretty
bottom
good.
tower is under attack.
Yeah,
Radiant
especially
are
the
scanning.
disruption, the saving disruption is just perfect.
Everything's perfect. So I think might be one or two more team fights and this game might be over for Team Fnatic.
All right, let's see if they can come back. I mean, the only way to win a team fight for Team Fnatic right now is to hope for RSG making a mistake. For example, Chao Yu jumping in some no vision area and got caught down first, and then Fnatic just wrapped everything up. Yeah, I think that's the only way to come back at this stage. Like 25k behind, it is so hard.
It's quite hard for Team Fnatic and Armel
Oh.
with DJ.
Man, and what happened is exact opposite from what I said just now. It was Team Fnatic who got caught here. It's just worth it any day. Chronosphere on 2.
Oh, no,
It looks
this
like RSG is just forcing Fnatic to call 99.
Radiant's
Raven,
bottom
the
tower is under
dispose taking him down, dominating straight for Xiao Yu. Oh, what a game for Xiao Yu.
Man, what a play. Chao Yu, the chef.
What a play. What a game for Team RSG. You know, those teams that we are expecting to win today didn't win. For the Group A, you know, Boom didn't win against Polaris and stuff.
Ooh, yeah. All the upsets today, yeah?
Upset team.
Man, I believe that tomorrow matches after this is going to be super intense because all the big teams need to bounce back, and nobody wanna go out at the group stage.
Yeah. But again, it's just the day number 1. This is just the group stage. So teams can just bounce back tomorrow, at least.
But I think it's kind of scary group stage. I mean, if you are looking at the games, it's the base of 1. You only got 1 shot. I mean, and what a hard tournament it is. I mean, the format. Every game matters.
Every game matters, and yeah, going back to the game, Team RSG securing that Aegis again. They go to the route where they can just play safe for this game. They have the Aegis. They have one more room for error again, and Team Fnatic only have 1 barracks left on the bottom lane. So this is the next objective for Team RSG.
All right. Oh.
He's on board.
10 to 35 game score, Aegis on Faceless Void. Man, he played like a daredevil right there. He doesn't have a Chronosphere.
blast!
Oh,
Oh
man,
my
the ban at the
goodness.
last second before Armel is teleported away. Everything, Lady of Luck is
Oh,
on the
fast,
RSG
so fast.
side.
under attack.
Just in time, you know, BKB was there up and running for Armel. But hey, I got Bash right here. I'm Faceless Boy. Where are you going, dude?
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
To the high ground they go for Team RSG. Looking to close this match once and for all. Taking down the bottom tier 3 tower. Healing with the Sun Ray. Alright.
Please,
Here we go.
There's just the Xiao Yu and the Faceless Boy doing the job for Team RSG. This might be it, Cyclone.
Yeah, pull it out, man. I mean they did great in the well.
They did great.
I mean a bit shaky in the laning phase, but after that, after the 10 minutes, they grouping up just like you predicted during the draft, and then taking down towers. They even get the mid tier 1 tower before 15-minute mark, and everything just downfall after that for Fnatic.
For me, I think Team Fnatic didn't hit their timing for their heroes. You know, if you have a Death Prophet on your team, you can expect like some kind of early group up. But on that mid lane clash, that's the turning point for this game, where they were caught off guard by Team RSG. No, they didn't know that the Faceless Void was there, the Marcy was there. They thought it was just some kind of like 3 versus 3 mid and 2 supports on the mid lane.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were surprised. Everybody was there for Team RSG, and that's the turning point for RSG, and everything comes for them so good. And Team RSG winning this game number 1. They still have 1 more series to go for today. They will face SMG later.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, and here is the highlight. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is the fourth game of the day, and with the victory of Team RSG. Well, we still have two more matches left, and the match MVP of the previous match is
Li
Xiao
Xiaoyu.
Yu.
Yeah, I do agree. You know, he had a good start, a good laning stage against that Juggernaut and Dazzle. Imagine winning against the Juggernaut and Dazzle is a huge, early game boost for this hero. And that early rotation coming from him, he grew up so well with the puck, and yeah, they secured the early game, and everything was good for Team RSG.
Yep. What a play, what a performance. Definitely going to be a morale boost for them. Guys, we still have two more matches left. Next one is going to be Execration versus SMG. But before we go into that, let's take a break first.
See you. Bakit? Ni
ข้างผมเรียบร้อยแล้วแต่ว่านี่ครับน้องอิงเตรียมสัมภาษณ์ได้เลยครับจัดไป
ได้
ครับ
เลยค่ะ Okay, let's have a short talk after the victory. Now we are with RSG team. So first, can you introduce yourself a little bit to all the fans here?
I'm Xiao Yu.
Okay. Yeah.
Hi, I'm excellent.
Okay. So after you come here for this tournament, you've been in Thailand for a while, right? How did you feel about Thailand?
I feel pretty good, and the food here is very nice, and it's really a good place.
That's nice. So you like the food, right?
Yeah,
Anything beside that?
uh, everything.
Like people
Uh,
or place?
No, I think everything is so good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
I love here.
Yeah. What about you?
I feel the same way as him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really nice place and the
Yeah,
food,
right
yeah.
to the point. Okay, so last question. Do you want to say something to your fans in the live out there?
Thank you for supporting us, and hope we will getting better and better.
All right.
We will try our best to play our best. Yes.
Okay, so cross your finger for this team. Thank you so much ค่ะก็ทีมนี้ก็บอกว่าจริงๆเขาชอบอาหารที่นี่มากนะคะแล้วนอกจากอาหารเนี่ยจริงๆเรื่องของผู้คนแล้วก็สถานที่ของประเทศไทยก็สวยงามมากๆนะคะส่วนสิ่งที่เขาทิ้งท้ายไว้ก็คือทิ้งท้ายว่าเขาขอบคุณมากสำหรับซัพพอร์ตทั้งหลายที่แฟนๆมีให้เขาแล้วก็เดี๋ยวเขาจะทำให้ดีที่สุดนะคะสั้นๆโอเคในช่วงนี้ก็หมดแล้วสำหรับสัมภาษณ์ของเรานะคะเดี๋ยวเราไปพักกันสักครู่นะคะส่วนในห้องส่งเดี๋ยวเรามีเกมให้เล่นเราเจอกันค่ะ
ไปกันเลยครับ
Yopaj gets the stun. That's a good way to start the BKB. Immediately over to the side. Kuro getting brought down very rapidly. And out to the
Seoul Dynasty will take this series.
อมเซ็ตสุดโหดสเปคนักแข่ง e-sport ตัวแรง Ryzen 7 5800X การ์ดจอสุดเทพ RX 6700 XT แรมจัดเต็ม16กิกปกติ 45,900 บาทลดเหลือ 36,900 บาทมีจำนวนจำกัดเฉพาะในงานนี้เท่านั้น
True Gigatech Pro Life เน็ตบ้านไฟเบอร์อันดับหนึ่งที่แรงทั่วทั้งบ้านด้วยเมช Wi-Fi พร้อมกล้องวงจรปิดที่จะเปลี่ยนบ้านคุณให้เป็นบ้านอัจฉริยะครบกว่าคุ้มกว่าแรงกว่าทุกกระแสจาก True
เริ่มเพียง 599 บาท สมัครเลยถึง 31 ธันวาคมนี้
สารพัดสิงตลอดเดือนสิงหานี้ สิงน่ารัก สิงนักร้อง สิงมือปราบ สิงนักเดินทาง สิงป่วนทั้งโรงแรม เติมเต็มความเป็นคุณให้สุขยิ่งกว่ากับคอนเทนต์กว่า 2,000 เรื่องผ่านแพ็กเกจ 2AD Plus สมัครวันนี้ดูเลย 30 วันไม่มีค่าใช้จ่ายเดือนถัดไปเพียงเดือนละ 59 บาท สมัครผ่าน True ID ตั้งแต่วันนี้ถึง 31 สิงหาคม 2565 สัมผัสโลกไร้ขีดจำกัดกับ True ID โหลดเลย
เบื่อไหมจะดูอะไรก็ถูกล็อก
มาปลดล็อกความสนุกกันเถอะ
แค่ใส่ซิม True ปลดล็อกครบทุกความบันเทิงระดับโลก ให้คุณโหลดความสุขสนุกครบแบบไร้ขีดจำกัด มาพร้อมบอลสด หนังฟอร์มยักษ์ซีรีส์ดังและอนิเมะสุดฮิตภาคไทย รวมความบันเทิงกว่า 2,000 เรื่องปลดล็อกครบทุกความบันเทิงใช้ซิม True ดูฟรีบนมือถือเปิดซิม True ID ได้แล้ววันนี้เพียง 49 บาทถึง 31 กรกฎาคม 2565
This is the world's most advanced processor. In entertainment, its rendering speeds render other processors obsolete. It drives the future of autonomous driving, powers cloud services for billions.
Yopaj gets the stun. That's a good way to start for the BKB. Immediately over to the side, Kuro getting brought down very rapidly, and out to the
Seoul Dynasty will take this series.
คอมเซ็ตสุดโหดสเปคนักแข่ง e-sport ตัวแรง Ryzen 7 5800X การ์ดจอสุดเทพ RX 6700 XT แรมจัดเต็ม16กิกปกติ 45,900 บาทลดเหลือ 36,900 บาทมีจำนวนจำกัดเฉพาะในงานนี้เท่านั้น
True Gigatech Pro Life เน็ตบ้านไฟเบอร์อันดับหนึ่งที่แรงทั่วทั้งบ้านด้วยเมช Wi-Fi พร้อมกล้องวงจรปิดที่จะเปลี่ยนบ้านคุณให้เป็นบ้านอัจฉริยะครบกว่าคุ้มกว่าแรงกว่าทุกกระแสจาก True เริ่มเพียง 599 บาท สมัครเลยถึง 31 ธันวาคมนี้
สารพัดสิงตลอดเดือนสิงหานี้ สิงน่ารัก สิงนักร้อง สิงมือปราบ สิงนักเดินทาง สิงป่วนทั้งโรงแรม เติมเต็มความเป็นคุณให้สุขยิ่งกว่ากับคอนเทนต์กว่า 2,000 เรื่องผ่านแพ็กเกจ True ID Plus สมัครวันนี้ดูเลย 30 วันไม่มีค่าใช้จ่าย เดือนถัดไปเพียงเดือนละ 59 บาท สมัครผ่าน True ID ตั้งแต่วันนี้ถึง 31 สิงหาคม 2565 สัมผัสโลกไร้ขีดจำกัดกับ True ID โหลดเลย
เบื่อไหมจะดูอะไรก็ถูกล็อก
มาปลดล็อกความสนุกกันเถอะ
แค่ใส่ซิม True ปลดล็อกครบทุกความบันเทิงระดับโลก ให้คุณโหลดความสุขสนุกครบแบบไร้ขีดจำกัด มาพร้อมบอลสด หนังฟอร์มยักษ์ ซีรีส์ดัง และอนิเมะสุดฮิตภาคไทย รวมความบันเทิงกว่า 2,000 เรื่อง ปลดล็อกครบทุกความบันเทิง ใช้ซิม True ดูฟรีบนมือถือ เปิดซิม True ID ได้แล้ววันนี้เพียง 49 บาท ถึง 31 กรกฎาคม 2565
This is the world's most advanced processor. In entertainment, its rendering speeds render other processors obsolete. It drives the future of autonomous driving, powers cloud services for billions.
Paj gets the stun. That's a good way to start the BKB. Immediately over to the side, Kuro getting brought down very rapidly, and out to the
Seoul Dynasty will take this series.
เซ็ตสุดโหดสเปคนักแข่ง e-sport ตัวแรง Ryzen 7 5800X การ์ดจอสุดเทพ RX 6700 XT แรมจัดเต็ม16กิกปกติ 45,900 บาทลดเหลือ 36,900 บาทมีจำนวนจำกัดเฉพาะในงานนี้เท่านั้น
True Gigatech Pro Life เน็ตบ้านไฟเบอร์อันดับหนึ่งที่แรงทั่วทั้งบ้านด้วย Mesh Wi-Fi พร้อมกล้องวงจรปิดที่จะเปลี่ยนบ้านคุณให้เป็นบ้านอัจฉริยะครบกว่าคุ้มกว่าแรงกว่าทุกกระแสจาก True
เริ่มเพียง 599 บาท สมัครเลยถึง 31 ธันวาคมนี้
สารพัดสิงตลอดเดือนสิงหานี้
Opage gets the stun. That's a good way to start the BKB. Immediately over to the side. Kuro getting brought down very rapidly. And out to the
And the action continues here at Gamers Galaxy Dota 2 Invitational Series Hatiai Thailand 2022, brought to you by the Ministry of Tourism and Sports Authority of Thailand in partnership with Sinex, MSI Secret Lab, and True. So again, we are back and you guys are still with us. I'm Aki. I'm together with Cyclops. So the first series was done. So did you manage to get a grip on what happened in that game number one, Fnatic versus RSG?
Oh yeah,
Cyclops.
It was a surprise result for us all that the even though when the draft finished, right, we still think that okay, this is should go Fnatic way, but when it comes to execution, it's all about RSG. They're doing such a great job playing as a team. The team communication were there, unlike Fnatic that there were so many times in that game that they seem confused, and the team communication, team chemistry is still not in shape yet.
Yeah, we didn't see that much of teamwork in that game number 1, but let's see. It's just day 1 of our tournament, so Fnatic can definitely bounce back tomorrow for this tournament. So proceeding for the next match, this will be Execration versus Team SMG. So the last match that these teams faced each other was on the DPC Tour 3 on the Division 1, where SMG managed to get that win over Team Execration. So are you kind of expecting something different here, or are you just kind of rooting for Team SMG here?
I mean, when it's come to these two teams fighting each other, it's a 50-50 match. Anything could happen, you know. It's all about some small details in the game that can you play it super detailed or not, and also the discipline is going to play a big part, because these two teams, I used to guess their games where I feel like sometimes they are into the entertainment a little bit, and then the things fall apart. So I would love to see more disciplines, especially from the SMG side.
And for me, I'm expecting quite much from Team SMG, as they have these new players adding on their roster. It's Ice from EG back to Southeast Asia, joining Team SMG together with Polaris. So this might be a different kind of SMG that we're going to see today.
Indeed. Ice adding up some excitement to the team. You know, sometimes I also feel that the SMG are playing pretty much the same pattern in throughout the DPC, but in coming of Ice is going to add more hero pool, definitely, and also unpredictable plays from the player is going to. I'm pretty sure it's going to lead the team to toward a better team.
Yeah, and I'm keen to see what Ice is going, how he will direct this team, because we all know that Ice is a very smart player. As you can see, he's just closing his eyes. He's just chilling right there.
Yeah, it's good to have our own.
Sleeping again.
I mean, our own OG player back to the region again. He was born here. You know, he was famous. I mean, made his way up to the professional player here in Southeast Asia. Then go out to China, chip out to Europe. Now finally, he is back at it again. Yeah.
So opening here for Team SMG Dawnbreaker. This is, most teams ban Dawnbreaker on their first phase. This hero can do so much. Either the Marcy or Dawnbreaker will be banned on the first phase, but Team SMG managed to secure this hero, so a lot of awesome plays will be shown here with this Dawnbreaker. This is a very flashy hero, a very stylish hero. Yeah.
I like it. Do you like playing the Dawnbreaker yourself?
Yeah, but not as good as these players.
Yeah.
I am just a noob. I'm just a 2K scrub. Kidding. Just kidding.
There was one night. It was around like 11 p.m. and then I told myself, okay, I am gonna close the night with a Dawnbreaker.
Alright.
Yeah, and I wish, okay, it's going to be a good night because I'm going to win my last game of the day with the Dawnbreaker. And then I actually Dawnbreaking because I played the hero until like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. because I keep losing like 5 or 6 games in a row. It's actually Dawnbreaking to me.
Yeah, it's literally Dawnbreaking here. But let's see, Execration picking out this Razor. So, for me, Dawnbreaker is good against Razor just because he can manage to just go out of that static link and stuff. But I believe Razor will not target Dawnbreaker, or he will not prioritize Dawnbreaker here. So.
Wow, techies.
But techies here. You said earlier that you think I should not be trolling on this one, but it seems to me that it's kind of trolling. This is the first time after a long time that I've seen techies in a pro match.
I actually admit I have to admit that I forgot all the skills name of the heroes already because I haven't cast him for so long. I think my last time casting a techie in a pro game, it should be like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah. But you know, this hero is some kind of overrated. This is so annoying in the laning stage, I think. So quite a good pick for Team SMG, but let's see, Execration can just answer this with some kind of Enchantress pick.
Oh yeah, all chins and stuff as well. I mean, if SMG winning this one with style, guys in the MMR is going to spam the hero like hell.
5 seconds remaining.
Okay, let me fix my... I think you're a bit choppy on my line. Wait, sorry, I'll just fix my...
Okay, sure. Take your time. But for now, let's take a look at the draft, guys. Bristleback banned out, Bat Rider becoming a popular heroes in the latest major. Banned out as well. Execration, Tiny, and Racing in the first one. Seems are really team fight oriented, but to deal with the techies, my goodness. Okay, Dawnbreaker techies is something out of the box here. Execration still looking pretty confident that they are going to win the first match of the tournament.
Yeah, this is kind of one of their first international tournament with this roster, I believe.
Oh,
So,
what a way!
Some of the
to
players from
open-
Execration are my friends. You know, I've seen their Facebook posts. They're enjoying Thailand so far. So I believe
nice.
Execration can just enjoy and have fun on this tournament and on their games.
Yes,
But it's still
yeah.
good if they get their wins.
Radiant team.
Right. Yeah, having a tournament in Thailand is just like a paradise, man. We have everything here. We have street food, nice people, smile all the way, you know, and it's just awesome for the tourists. And it really makes sense that the Minister of Tourism is supporting this project.
Yeah.
Love it.
And also, I heard that this event is free. So if you guys are just around Hat Yai or our friends from Genting or Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia is nearer than
Very
from Bangkok to Hat Yai, right?
Oh, Bangkok to Hat Yai, it is not so near. We have to fly there, but
Yeah, so it's
yeah,
much
I mean,
easier to get to Hat Yai from Kuala Lumpur, right?
Yeah, very easy. Not that far. I mean, if you stay around the southern part of Thailand, come on, man, you can't miss this one. This is
Yeah.
actually once in a lifetime that we gonna
Once in
have
a
like,
lifetime, indeed. And
Yeah.
you see earlier there were bands playing. There's some kind of music
right.
festival here on the event. Good to see music and gaming is good together, right?
Yeah, and that band selection is not bad at all. It's speaking from a
seconds.
guy
That was
who loves to
cheeky.
go to the concerts in Bangkok. I love it. All the and the band list. Wait until you see tomorrow and also on Sunday.
Oh, there will be
Good
bands
as well.
again for tomorrow and for Sunday. So you guys heard
Definitely.
it right. This is going to be a very fun show until the last day on 20th.
Yeah, indeed. Just come out to the venue, watching Dota, and then enjoying with the band and the music, having
Yeah.
a good food over there. Awesome. All right, back to the drafting.
Back to the draft, indeed.
We have the Lina Viper. Do you like that one?
Lina and Viper, I think this syncs well. If I like Viper together with the Marcy pick, but Marcy was banned here for Team SMG. They banned it themselves, and they managed and they picked the Dawnbreaker, and Tech is here. So I can see that quite connection, but I think it still worked. Viper is a good laner against melee heroes, so Execration can just opt out to pick some kind of range hero for their carry because it's going to be a hard lane against Viper. And Lina, there aren't much hero that can lane good against the Lina, and Execration will be picking out that Kunkka. So quite a good answer for Execration.
One thing I noticed about Execration
10
lineup in the
seconds
first 4
remaining.
heroes is they're trying to fight it with the
5
with
seconds
HP.
remaining.
You take a look at all these 4 heroes. You see, it gonna took a lot of bombs for
Yeah.
kill a guy in Execration in one go. So they're trying to fight it with HP. And
Yeah,
I
it's
think
good
it's a
that
pretty
they're
good idea.
strength heroes. Yeah, it's good that they're strength heroes. You know, they can survive that magical damage from the techies. But as the game progresses, you know, the map control from Team SMG will be huge. That's the advantage of having a techies on your team. You can just
10
invade
seconds
the
remaining.
enemy jungle. You can you
5
can let your
seconds
carry
remaining.
farm on their jungle as well. So that's the good side of having the techies, I believe.
Yeah, and having a techie,
Dire
especially in the
team
best of one match, it's just awesome because the enemy didn't predict it at all, and best of one match, it's so hard to anything could happen. It's just
Yeah.
perfect. I mean, I'm saying it's just perfect for some surprising heroes
10
and tactics.
seconds remaining.
Surprising heroes indeed, and let's see if SMG
5
will
seconds
surprise us
remaining.
in their next pick here. So, what's their ban here? They banned out the Mars, so we're just waiting for the, I think, offlaner for the Execration. Again, their offlaner is Boom Esports' ex-carry. It's Tino that we're gonna play on the offlane, and for their past few matches,
Radiant team
Tino is doing a good job for the team. Like he set up the tempo for the team together with Shanks. You know, those two off lane can dominate the lane. But we
Yeah.
will see on this one if they can manage to, you know, win the lane against mid one and
10
Polasan.
seconds remaining.
Definitely gonna be a hard lane for especially for Polasan.
5
I'm
seconds
not
remaining.
worried at mid one that
Dire
much,
team
but I
pick.
kind of worry about the positioning of Polasan. I mean, if he made a mistake, maybe a little bit offside Execration, post 3, post 4 is going to punish him immediately.
Yeah, but you know, player wise, you know, experience wise, mid one and Polasan
10
is quite
seconds
a good
remaining.
player. But this is their debut game, so this will be the
5
first time that we
seconds
will see if their synergy is still there, and you know, their connection is still there. So yeah.
Yeah, talking about Polasan,
Radiant team
he's actually bouncing around in a lot of Southeast Asian teams for almost a decade. I remember I used to host a tournament in 2013, very early on in the Dota 2, right? And Polasan is one of the attendees. Yeah, he
Oh.
joined the tournament as well. So after that, his career going ups and down.
5
Now finally
seconds remaining.
settled down with SMG. So wish him the best. He
Yeah,
actually one of the most experienced player in Southeast
Experience, indeed.
Asia.
Yeah, I do agree with you. I remember watching Polasan last Singapore Major, where he stand in for Quincy Crew, and he did a very good job right there. So let's see if the addition of Polasan here will lead Team SMG to a higher state. But for Execration, let's go back to their pick. I'm keen to see what's their last pick, because yeah, I was about to say that they don't have that much damage in tower taking, but Visage finishing their draft here is quite a good pick for them. You know, it has the armor and stuff, it has the stun, it has the control, and they won't have any problems taking down tower together with this Tiny.
Interesting research. And you're gonna need a lot of bombs, techies, to take all these guys down. Very, very tanky lineup.
Yeah. Okay, very tanky hero here, but the draft is now complete. My buddy, who do you prefer?
Me?
I just don't see. I
this
just
one.
don't see the connection for the both of the draft for the both teams. But I'm keen to see how are they going to work out with this techie speak. So I might go for this for this team SMG.
SMG, right? Okay. Then I might go for this is gonna be different. I go for Execration.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. What if I win?
I'll treat you some bubble tea when I meet you
I mean,
in person.
can you sing
No, definitely no. I came here to cast. I'm so shy.
Okay, cool. I mean, well.
I'm just a bathroom singer.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
So again, this is Team SMG versus Execration, and okay, we're just into the game just now, so we're kind of advanced because we're in the lobby, I think.
All right, we are in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Execration versus SMG. Keep in mind that this is the best of one series. Hey, should we call it series when it's the best of one? Best of one match then. Okay, so everything, every small details need to be taken care of, and you can't do any mistake at all. Man, what a deadly group stage we have.
So much bloodbath in here for the first day. It's just the first day, so we're gonna see more Dota 2 action tomorrow. But yeah, again, Execration here, so they won't have any plans to contesting on the high ground bounty runes as of the moment. They can just go for a safer route.
Yeah.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on.
Oh yeah, when I see the bounty rune taking, I was thinking about Fnatic last game. It was a bad omen, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you're thinking you have a good start.
Yeah,
I mean, a bad start. I mean, RSG taking 4 runes.
Yeah, and then I still think to myself, well, okay, not actually
how did that happen, right?
Oh, yeah, first. Okay, guys. Oh, a lot of bomb going on right from the start.
Okay, so 3 bounty runes going on the way of Team Execration here. So this is kind of a good start, especially in the mid lane. You know, early bottles for the mid lane can do so much.
All right. Oh.
Okay. Lina versus Pongka. Who do you favor the most here?
I think Moon Lina is that. Oh wait, full career down. I think Moon Lina is his well-known hero. He's very strong with the hero, so it's gonna be quite hard for Bob. But if you ask me who's gonna come out this one better in the first 10 minutes of the game, I think it's going to be Bob. If he is not going down or getting ganked, okay?
Yeah, it's up to the rotations of their supports, right?
Right.
Okay, but on the top lane, all of a sudden, it's gonna be a position 5 Viper. It's interesting. Oh my G! Who is that?
Oh! I mean,
he underestimated the damage of Team Execration right there, and he just got thrown up some trees right in his face.
Yeah,
and that was a very good first job. Very good first blood for.
How did he miscalculated that? I mean,
I don't know too.
That Tiny got a bomb that is ready to be thrown.
Yeah, he kind of underestimated the Team Execration on the top lane as for me.
Okay, that first blood goes to Execration. So I can't wait to see how Techie is going to perform on this one. He can throw some sticky bomb at the enemy.
Okay, so where's I want to look at the Techie's lane on the bottom lane because this is Razor. You know, you can jump right in, and there's the Augur Magi. You know, he has to stun and the harassment. So Afu needs to be careful on this one, but he jumps right in there.
Oh. 1-0. Do you think we're gonna have like a passive early game like the previous one? No, I don't think so.
I don't think so too.
Avalanche is the toss. Mid one was forced to get into the tree line, running away from Chang's. Chang is his standing position is very aggressive.
And Paulson, you know, being so aggressive on the top lane, I think he can't do as much as Shanks can do on the early stages of the game because, you know, Shanks being the Tiny can rotate around the map, can help out on the other lanes, while Paulson can just stay here, you know, leeching out some XPs to mid one.
And he also taking damage for his carry too. Very nice the way that he babysit the carry.
I also
Yeah.
remember seeing Ice playing Dawnbreaker, and it wasn't that bad before, but here, second time
Yeah.
around, Polosan will be taken down by Shanks. Oh no.
Swashbuckle, nice, strike it back by team SMG, mid one, a carry. Got the kill back.
Yeah, good trade at least for Team SMG. But you know, Viper, you can't rely that much on this position 5 Viper, right? So if he keeps on dying on the early stages of the game, like mid one can just carry himself here.
But oh wait, now being thrown back into the lane by that tank.
Yeah,
Might just
see?
come up with avalanche.
He's kind of like feeding in the lane, so Polosan can just kind of like stack in the jungle area, so he will stop dying.
Oh, and
On
it's
the
going to
kills
be a
on
walk-up chain for him, man.
Yeah.
Oh, walking back to the lane with Viper is so painful. Look at that. Ogre Magi almost goes down. The SMT throws sticky bomb on him. It's just not enough damage.
I was expecting much for Polosan, maybe because of the hero pick here. You know, Viper can't do so much in the lane, so that's why he keeps on dying. But yeah, let's see.
Oh, a gang in the middle lane is going to be Moon. Being thrown, dropping quite low. I told you, this is his signature heroes. He's actually one of the best players around when it comes to Lina. Well, the Execration trying to gank him, but instead, they lost life.
Again, so good kill at least for Team SMG. That kind of boosts up Lina, so he can rotate early on. But after
Plasma fill and everything. That probably gonna be a double kill.
They kind of overextended here.
I feel like these two teams making mistakes like turn by turn. Now
It's
my
kind of
turn, your
even.
turn. Right? Yeah. Playing very, very risky move in every lane. So we were talking about disciplines and playing kind of safe. I mean, when oh wait, in mid lane, Apple was stuck. He was being thrown the fire at. Apple
Nice
still
time.
hanging around the mid tower. I'm not sure if Execration want to wrap him there.
This is what we are talking about. The mid lane will determine who has the advantage when the two supports roam around and gank on the mid lane. But here's Shanks and Vincenzo on the mid lane, but they didn't get anything. And yeah, Tina died on the top lane. It's not a good sign here for Team Execration.
Right. 5-4 game score. Leading on the last hit is Moon with 1 kill already. Almost 40 last hit and 12 deny for Moon Lina. He had such a great early game in the first 6 minutes. And this item build should go for maybe a U scepter first.
I think so too. The defensive can be defensive or aggressive item here, and it's a good early item.
Plasma fill on Palos. At the bottom lane, Palos is settling down quite well. I don't think SMG will be able to take him down in the lane anymore because he's quite tanky. I mean, if you want to take that Razor down, you might have to use like 3 guys rotating from other lanes to the bottom. Now let's take a look on top. Swashbuckle setting up some tempo around here. Polosan supported from afar with the poison
Nice post.
Poison attack. Apple down right here. Bob showing up from the middle lane, teleported down to support his mates at top.
Just the same as the first game where the opponent team were caught off guard in there. Bob was there, and that was a really good usage of Conquest Boat right there. So let's see if the game will change when Lina goes group up with them.
Do you see any impact of tech keys yet in this game? No, right? Well, 7-4 game score. Execration. Moon picking up the invisibility rune. And he's gonna be fine. I mean, getting an invisibility rune is going to ensure that he is not going to be ganked down for the next like a couple of minutes.
Hello.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I just got
Disconnected?
disconnected from the stream, yeah. So
Oh, okay.
what happened? What did I miss?
Oh, nothing much. Right now, they are SMG wrapping around at the bottom lane, trying to take the bottom tier 1 tower first to open up.
We haven't seen that Solar Guardian from Ice. So if this is their timing, actually, they can just Ice can just show up other lanes and can react on the team fight using that Solar Guardian. But on the top lane, Team Execration is looking like working out on that tier 1 tower, and Polaris going down again.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Polaris seems to be the victim in the first 10 minutes of the game, but I mean, you can't be over happy killing Polaris because it's support wiper, like you said. Then I mean, the fact that he starts the game off quite poor, so he's gonna keep dying like you predict. Now here we go. Let's take a look at this fight. Swashbuckler half HP, but it's not that easy to take that Ogre Giant down. But they get him anyway. Hello, you still there?
But I think nice reactions here for Team SMG. They don't want Execration to continue that aggression towards them. But looking at the net worth, there's just 1k, less than 1k gold lead. So I'm keen to see what this Pangolier carry can do. You know, it's a different kind of trap for Team SMG.
I agree. 8-5. I think the key thing in the first 15 minutes of the game is the mid tier 1 tower of each side. I mean, if one team can take the mid tier 1 tower down, that should be like a hard thing for the one who lost. Yes. Because especially if SMG get it first, because the route gonna open, so it's gonna be more freely movement for above the techies, and that's what's dangerous.
You know what I'm expecting for this techies to do is to, you know, plant those bombs in the jungle of the enemy team, but he can't do it of the moment because he keeps on dying, and you know the reaction from Team Execration is quite fast, so he can't do it as much for this game. But do you think if they take a good carry for this one, the story will be different?
Yes. The first time using Rolling Thunder ended success. Now back to the bottom lane, fight after fight. Polaris once again being connected and falls. Link. Here we go. It looks like something big gonna happen on top. We have two players of SMG here. We still only have Visage, but Tiny moving in. Not that far away. They might just, you know, pull it off with some avalanche.
But as for me, I'm thinking the story will be different if Team SMG goes for a safer hero for their carry. You know, Pangolier is not that reliable hero going on the carry position.
Alright, top.
Let's see.
Aiming for...
I just jinxed what I said. I just jinxed it.
However, they strike it back in the middle. Chance taking off that move. I'm diving in. 11-7 game goal, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like it's gonna be the first fight, big fight for the first time in this one. Vincenzo running out of mana, standing in front of everyone, dying for his teammate, absorbing all the damage.
Yeah, it seems to me that Team Execration can, you know, continue that good early game. They can still push this tier 1 tower on the mid lane. They're trying, but they keep on dying.
Right. Here we go, guys. Plasma field, avalanche on the toss. Shanks. Moon, is he gonna go down for the first time? Yes, he is.
Yes, he will. Oh no. This can be it for Team Execration, but Uncle will die.
Yeah, Rolling Thunder setting up everything, aiming for that Rancer. Swashbuckles in. Palos dropping quite low, but he's still there though. Double kill already. A toss. Save Palos and a kill at the same time. Trip for Team for Palos.
It's the first time that this Razor showed up to the team fight, and it really goes well with him. He has that what do you call this item again? I forgot. He has his Falcon Blade and he's going for early BKB, I think. This can be the great timing for Team Execration. The time when he gets that BKB, they can just go aggressive, they can just run and gun. Team SMG, you know, this Pangolier is still farming. He's quite behind.
My goodness. 15-9 game score, 2K ahead. Polaris is getting stronger and stronger on the way to BKB. Once he has it, he's gonna be safe from all the strong spell from Team SMG, and definitely Execration will force FNG to the big team fight around that BKB cooldown. Execration, invade
They will
inside
still
of
try. They
the,
won't stop here, I think. And they really want to take down this tier 1 tower so bad. So I think they have a good vision. They do know where SMG's location right now. So I think they can just push this tier 1 tower. This is a big timing for them. The two jungle will open up for them for taking.
And especially Chang's with the Blink Dagger already. So SMG positioning needs to be perfect. If not, one of them is going to be thrown into the Execration whole crew. Here we go, Visage doing his job, pushing top with the gargoyles.
But I think we haven't seen Ice join the team fight, so that could be a different story for Team SMG. We haven't seen their maximum potential for this kind of lineup, so yeah.
What is he waiting for? What do you think?
Some kind of like items. I think Shard is also good for Dawnbreaker, I believe.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, but looks like Execration wastes no time. They attack on the top tier 2 tower. It's just like sending invitation letter to the big team fight to Team SMG. Apple accept that invitation and they're going into the big fight with a rolling thunder to get rid of that Tino first. It seems to be good for Team SMG. The rest of Team Execration retreated.
And they go instantly for a smoke here. So I think the situation was kind of going to their favor right now.
3 sheets to the wind.
Or SMG? Or Execration?
The loss is so big right now. He has BKB already up and running, so Team Execration can just defend this tier 1 tower on the mid lane. If ever Team SMG goes for it.
Radiant are scanning.
15-10 game score. This is kind of not what I think that we're gonna have a passive early game, but we have 25 kills in just 15 minutes. This is awesome, and I want them to keep it coming. That's what I want. Execration grouping up to the middle lane and try to take down the mid-kill tower. They really focusing on this tower. Only around 30% HP left. Let's see how they're gonna start the fight with sending in an illusion first, I think.
Yeah, Team SMG has a good vision on the mid lane, so they do know what they're gonna do next.
SMG. Oh, holding on their formation. They start with a swashbuckle, and this is the first time a Solar Guardian through the middle of the fight for Ice. All the spells. Hammer has been swung. Turn on the BKB. Bob fighting on the front low. X mark the spot to get rid of the tech keys. And still hanging around for that Bob. 9-second BKB.
Yeah, it's just so awkward for Team SMG. They have a good vision right there, but they were surprised. And Mid-1 was the first hero to fall down for them. It's their carry, so there's not much damage for Team SMG during that team fight.
This is not looking good for Team SMG. I mean, we haven't seen any impact of tech keys yet.
As well as the Pangolier.
Yeah. Pangolier did some maybe 1 or 2 times great setup, but it just like you mentioned just now, the problem is the following up damage. It's just not enough. And Pelosi got caught again, being thrown down to the lower ground. X-Mark the spot on him moreover. Oh my god, a Tiny trading his life with Pelosi, which is not a good trade.
It seems to me like that Lina can be their carry, you know, Lina can be their damage dealer, so Snoop can just focus on farming for the meantime. So they can't really rely on this Pangolier, as for me.
Also Moon. I mean, the strong point of Lina is she has both physical and magical damage. Another hero that's similar to Lina is Luna. Oh yeah, I just realized that the name is pretty much the
It's-
same.
the
And
name's just
Lina,
close.
Luna, you know,
It's
these
the
two
name.
heroes are more like a 50-50 physical and magical damage.
Yeah.
Right now, what Lina needs to do, I agree with you that Moon needs to focus on building
Farming.
up the physical damage because the BKB is about to go up for all the cores of Team Execration. So, yeah, I really wonder how his item build gonna be.
And you can't also rely on the two supports for Team SMG because they just keep on dying. That's one of their problems.
Right.
But as for Team Execration, they have this Augur Magi, they have this Tiny. It's a very tanky supports that can do so much during the team fight. So
Well, I mean, it's kind of funny when the other team pick tech keys and it just go Ogre Magi and we let Ogre take all the bomb.
yeah,
Okay.
they can just tank up all the damage from the techies and everything's
very
good.
tanky. Okay, this is it. This is the moment that B01 tower goes down. Now, some more
Polaris,
Polaris
not
being
again.
thrown into the middle of the fight. Solar Guardians come down and see if he can help anyone. Yes, that was an assist. The side now chasing on that. Oh, Razor on the BKB and how nothing they could do with that. Razor with so powerful.
No, mid
Oh
one, not
my
again.
goodness.
Not
Side fall.
again.
3 down already for Team SMG. The rest.
And that was a wasted
buyback.
buyback from Paulison. Like he buyback, and what can he do now? Team Execration can go just straight up to the Roshan and secure the Aegis. This can be their timing to go up on the high ground.
Indeed, the timing. I think the
The
team
supports
fight
can't do
of-
anything. I just feel bad for
Can
the
they?
supports.
Oh no. He just try his luck. He thought that the Roshan is about to go now. He jumped in, full HP Roshan, getting caught. Okay, so this is gonna be additional price to the Aegis.
Paulison just keeps on trying to contest on these Roshan, but it's almost done. It's almost finished for Team Execration and Palos getting that Aegis of the Immortal. Team Execration can just go take out towers for now.
Yeah, all these heroes are
The
so
objective.
legit
Mhm.
for Team Execration. Do you know that the most picked hero and also their favorite heroes of Team Execration? Do you wanna guess what hero?
What's it? Tell me.
Yeah,
Tell us.
you don't even wanna guess?
Is it Tonka?
No.
What was it?
It's it is actually a Filipino signature heroes too. Like all the Philippine players love the hero and they play it a lot.
I don't have any idea. Just feel
Okay.
it.
It has wings.
It has wings. Is it Viper? I don't know. I can't
Okay.
guess.
Okay, it's the Dragonite.
Dragonite. Oh, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
The Dragonite.
The Dragonite, I haven't seen that hero for quite a while.
Yeah,
it's
the
not in
fact
the meta.
Yeah, true. But okay, Avalanche and maybe a toss. Solar Guardians comes down. Isai trying to save his teammate. Let's see if they can turn the situation from bad to good. It's it's looking good for Team SMG.
What just happened? They have the Aegis advantage and they just lost 2 heroes.
Right.
One of that was Core and Lina doing that much damage on the towers.
Get used to it. Anything happen in Southeast Asia. Alright, 2K ahead for Team Execration. And now look at that. Static Link
Hello?
already connected. Palos, 1 man fighting with 3 man. He turned on the BKB and easily killed that Isai. He has the Aegis. He will be back. The rest of Team SMG. Are they gonna go for round 2 really? Against Palos? I don't think that's a good idea. Oh my dear lord. Oh
Execration is
my.
kind of undermanned here.
Parlot is going to whip everyone with the damage that he stole from everyone. But hey, Moon is back to the scene. I can't even predict who is going to win this team fight.
It's just going around in circles
That's
for the both
crazy.
teams. I think that was, a wrong decision for Palos to fight on that one without his teammates. They're undermanned on that team fight, but they're going to meet one right here.
Oh, mid 1, position 1, Pangolier. Looks like he stalled the fight quite good. But nothing gonna come out from that.
Okay, that's some kind of ray of hope for Team SMG. They won that fight, but the thing is, again, those supports can't do anything on team fights. It's just on Moon's play style if he's gonna carry Team SMG.
Yeah. Oh. 27 to 18 game score. 2-man smoke for Team SMG. Looks like the mid one is going to go with Apple. Techies.
Okay. Smoke again for the Techies and Pangolier. What's their plan?
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby's here.
Yeah, they're sending someone in with the Solar Guardian. But luckily Bob turned on BKB. He'll be fine, but the support is not. Anyway, a chance trying to re-engage again with Avalanche. Sending in the ghost ship, not gonna hit anyone. But however, Polaris decided to go in. He connected up with the Link. Fnatic Link turned BKB. That was a nice BKB bait by mid one. But also need to sacrifice his ultimate for that.
I think mid one has no problem sacrificing his ultimate. It has a very low cooldown, so they can try again later.
Dire's bottom tower is under
You see this kill discrepancy. Team Execration has a huge kill, but it's just less than 1k net worth. So I think Team SMG can still work out on what they're gonna do in the following minutes of the game.
Yeah. Well, we take a look at Polaris here. We thought he's quite cool, right? Quite strong,
Yeah.
right? But the moment that he fighting toe-to-toe against Moon, Lina, he lost. The
Yeah, that's
physical
what I'm
damage
saying
is
earlier.
there. Look at that. The Daedalus, right? Oh,
Lina can be
great.
their carry for this match. They just need to keep an eye out on that Lina. But it's the pressure for Moon here. He can't die for the next few minutes.
That Lina is on steroid, I would
Radiant's
say.
bottom tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
It seems to me that Moon is kind of carrying this match.
Oh my dear. Alright, I mean, if the game going like this, it's going to switch to SMG because I believe that Lina is stronger than Razor. Now Lina need to run for his life with the BKB on. First one down is Moon. He's thrown down first, no more damage. Killer for SMG. The rest of them need to retreat. Execration on the hunt. Oh my.
Why do I feel like I'm jinxing everything? I just mentioned Moon that he can't die on the next few minutes, and he just literally died right there.
Yeah. Alright, maybe try one more.
I'm
I wanna
sorry.
See if
I'm
wait,
sorry.
try one more. Try more. Yeah. Alright. 29 to 19 game score. We almost got like 50 kills in 25 minutes in. What game we have? This is bloodbath.
Too much kills, but Team Execration here winning that team fight is a huge boost on their advantage here. But the problem here is their tower taking. They're still not getting the tier 1 tower on the bottom lane, but I think they can still go for the mid lane tower for now, or they can just wait for the next Roshan to be safe.
And that's the item update, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Okay. Item wise, still looking pretty okay for Execration, but they did have the momentum to win the game and roll over SMG. But right now, it's so hard to.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
I do agree with you,
going
but
to come out with this alive.
yeah, you know, the good side for Team SMG's draft is they have a good high ground hold. They have that Viper, they have
That's
the
a very good point.
Techie, they have the Lina and the Pangolier. You know, they can just take down those incoming creep wave from their towers. So let's see how Execration can go to their high ground. But to be safe, they can just wait for the next Aegis.
Ooh. Alright. Old man smoke trying to catch somebody. And they got that Ogre Magi. Swashbuckle team up with another spells. It would be enough to take that Ogre Magi down, is it? Yes, Ogre Magi down, but I think they erased too
They
much
gave
on him.
everything!
Now
Yeah,
here
they
we
gave
go.
everything!
It's a trade. Moon on the BKB status being chased by the gargoyle. Now he's dead.
Oh, no.
Aloft with the double kill. He's gonna go back to the lane, taking down the mid tier 2 tower, maybe advance to tier 3.
Middle tower is under attack.
I think they just tunneled vision onto that Ogre Magi. They gave everything, and there goes that Razor with the BKB up and running. So
Yeah.
they didn't have anything to give
I mean,
after that.
I mean, you throw everything at the Ogre, which is so hard to bring him down. He stalled for so long, and then the rest of Team Execration comes in, clean everyone, and now SMG are about to lose that first attack. So Barack Obama under attack. My goodness. Here we go, the Rolling Thunder trying to hold on, but I don't think that would say. I mean, if he goes down too, probably gonna be the second set of racks, so you need to think carefully. Looks like Execration wastes no time. Forward to the top lane. Taking down the top tier 3 tower. And that goes the Barracks on Polosan. Polosan being saved by his teammate. Right landing from the star. Swinging his hammer around.
I don't have damage.
He could do. He needs to just run away from that Razor. Oh man, this is the moving Tesla coil.
Aku, he's still trying to do something. But yeah, he will be taken down here. Too much damage from Team Execration, and this might be the end game for the Radiant team here. It seems to me that the underdogs are winning today, Cyclones.
I mean, 5 minutes ago, I still talking to you that, hey, I still don't know who's gonna come out of this game alive, and in the span of 5 minutes, the game is over.
Yeah, it might be over indeed. For me personally, I just didn't like that Pangolin pick for Team SMG.
Oh dear.
Eyes. So they still have buyback, but you know they can't do so much. Just overwhelming control and damage from Team Execration.
Wow, I didn't even know that they're gonna end this way. I mean, yeah. Techie's not so impact. Polosan, well, cannot controlling the lane in the early phase. But I still think that's a chance to like come back for Team SMG because you know that Moon got a very high physical damage and then everything falls apart real quick.
Yeah, I think that it's just that not enough damage for Team SMG. They have the Pangolier for crowd control, but what can he do after that? That's the thing.
I mean, having a Pangolier as the main damage dealer is kind of what to say. Weaken the fact that he is actually one of the best opener in the game.
Yeah, I believe that the story will be different if they gave mid one a decent hero, a decent carry hero.
Yeah, agree. All right, full man smoke. Execration looking to seal the deal, going down to the bomb lane. But the targets blink away real fast.
Hey, mid one.
Maybe being fouled with a gargoyle. Oh my god. Mid one. Walking away. A rolling thunder. Maybe. Oh, look at the speed of that Palos. Plasma field still connect.
They able to see Moon. I think.
Oh yeah.
I think on the 3 lines. I think yeah. They saw Moon, but they just ignored the Lina right there. He's just tipping away, but. Team SMG, they can't do anything for this one. And again, Execration securing that Aegis, they can just go straight up to the high ground.
Yeah. Can I confess something? You know, I feel hungry all the time that I see that tiny tree. Because it really looked like a chicken
chicken
leg.
Wing. Chicken
leg.
Chicken
leg to me. I mean, and in Thailand, if you guys in the chat got a chance to visit Thailand, the chicken leg soup is just perfect, man. It's just awesome. And
what was it again? Chicken leg soup? Did I hear it correctly?
Yeah, it is. I mean, look at the tree. It's a chicken leg. A chicken foot.
Oh yeah.
Chicken foot. Yeah.
That's quite good. I want to try that. Yeah, in time if I manage to go to Thailand. But yeah. Anyway, 36-20 in the scoreline. It's just a huge gold lead for Team Execration, but it seems to me that they're having a hard time closing out this game.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I think the next fight, no mistake from now on for SMG. Nothing they can afford to lose. They need to do everything perfectly. It looks like they're gonna send Polosan in the front line and trying to bait all the spell first. And then just send mid one in with a rolling thunder, blink in rolling thunder, and Lina comes in.
I don't think that will work. I don't think that will work.
Really? Okay, now let's take a look at this. Viper in the front line as usual, turn on BKB for I swing the hammer around and trying to do the crowd control. man, but Talon and everyone of Team Execration are just too strong. The item, the level gap is just too big. Oh my.
It's tipping Polaris maybe because he didn't have a good start. It was a very bad laning stage for that Viper. You know, it's like Pangolier was left alone in the lane because he keeps on dying.
Oh, everyone just buy back. This is probably gonna be the last life of the universe for them. Okay, Ice about to go down. That's a dieback. No more for him. And the rest is going to fall one by one, definitely, but they don't have the hold, the core. Oh my. Mid one, rolling thunder, rolling around. And he will be back at the fountain. I'm not sure if he
And
can.
GG will be called for this one. Team Execration styling their draft here against Team SMG. You know, not a very good debut for Team SMG. We're expecting so much for this team, for Ice being the new addition together with Poloson, but it seems to me that it's a draft issue for Team SMG.
Yes.
Techies and Viper didn't do much in that game.
I agree. We expect a lot of impact from that Techies, but he can't even control his lane. I mean, he's supposed to be, you know, the one who controlling the lane with all the sticky bomb throwing, this and that, but not really happen. So well, not a good way to start the tournament for Team SMG. Yeah, and also the new lineup, they shown flaws many places.
Yeah, I picked in the drafting phase. I picked Team SMG's draft just because I'm keen to see what Techies can do on the team fight. But you know, they keep on dying together with Poloson, whose supports didn't do much on this game. You know, what do you call this? I forgot. You know what the hero can do? They weren't able to show up for this game. Yeah, the Viper and the Tech.
Yeah. Right. The Techies. Yeah, I agree with you. You know, when you have these two, Viper and Techies as a support, definitely you're gonna lack a lot of mobilities, right? The Viper is very slow, Techie as well. So they kind of lack of the movement around the map, and that goes the highlight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the fifth match of the day, and with the victory of who?
Team Execration. Yeah,
Nice,
they were looking
nice.
very good for today. It's a good start for their team, and MVP for this match will be Polaris. You know, he did what a carry has to do for this game. You know, he just farmed, and I think the issue here is the laning stage for Team SMG, right?
Yeah, indeed. The laning stage was shambles, I would say. Well, top and bottom, I think Moon doing okay playing against
on the mid lane,
yeah,
at least,
on mid lane, yeah. But top and bottom, the support hero selection of them are just not match in the match. So I think they get punished very hard way in the opening game.
That was a bad debut for Team SMG, but still they have one more series to go. They will be facing Team RSG for their next series. So let's see if Team SMG can, you know, bounce back kind of a bit for this one. Come on, it's ice. Show us some good quality of game. So for now, we're going for a short break. You guys just stay tuned and enjoy the winner's interview.
ต้องบอกว่าเดือดกดยับเรเซอร์วิ่งไปแบบกดแบบกระจายไม่สามารถทำอะไรได้ความแข็งแกร่งของ Execration ค่อนข้างดุเดือดมากแล้วก็ต้องขอบอกว่าทางฝั่งของ SMG เนี่ยต้องแก้แผนอย่างหนักในเกมหน้าเลยนะครับแต่ว่าตอนนี้เราอยู่กับทางฝั่งของ Execration แล้วเดี๋ยวให้น้องอิงกี้สัมภาษณ์นิดนึงดีกว่าครับ
ใช่แล้วเมื่อกี้โหดมากๆนะคะ so let's have a short conversation right here after your victory so first can you introduce yourself a little bit to all the fans here
I'm Palos from Team Execration, the one who plays the Razor.
I'm Shanks, the position for of Execration.
So how do you feel about the last game?
We feel very happy because it's only 3 games in the group stage, and I think every win matters. Yeah.
All right, and you?
I think we had a better draft this game because our hero scales even in late game. So yeah, we're very confident going to the match.
Okay, so I've heard that you've been here for 3-4 days, right? How is your impression towards Thailand?
Thailand people is really good. Yeah, they also kind.
You like Thai people, right?
Yeah.
And you, food?
I like some food, but most food here have like spiciness.
Is it too spicy for you?
Some, but some are just okay. And I think some places here are similar in the Philippines, so it's good.
Yeah. So we hope you have more time to traveling here, right? And lastly, do you have something to say to all the fans?
Thank you for supporting the Execration and just keep supporting us even if we lose.
Keep supporting us and thanks for watching always on our games.
ค่ะก็เมื่อสักครู่ได้พูดคุยกับผู้เข้าแข่งขันจากทีม Execration ไปเล็กน้อยนะคะเขาก็บอกว่าใน last game เนี่ยรู้สึกยังไงบ้างเขาบอกว่าจริงๆในเกมที่มันแข่งขันเก็บคะแนนอยู่แบบนี้ค่ะทุก victory มันมีความหมายทั้งหมดนะคะแล้วส่วนอีกท่านนึงบอกว่ากราฟของทีมเนี่ยค่อนข้างอยู่ในขาขึ้นทำผลงานได้ดีมากขึ้นเรื่อยๆนะคะนอกจากนี้ถามเขาว่าชอบอะไรเกี่ยวกับประเทศไทยนะเขาบอกว่าชอบคนที่นี่นะคะมีคนที่บอกว่าอาหารเผ็ดไปนิดนึงนะอาจจะไม่ค่อยกินเผ็ดเท่าไหร่นะคะสุดท้ายก็คือฝากทุกคนนะคะเป็นกำลังใจให้กับทีม Execration ต่อไปด้วยค่ะ
ใช่ก็ฝากเชียร์กันด้วยแล้วก็เห็นผลงานแล้วก็เป็นทีมที่น่าเชียร์เหลือเกิน
ใช่เป็นทีมที่น่าเชียร์เดือดมากนะ
ใช่เล่นได้กระสิบมากแล้วก็เล่นได้ค่อนข้างดุเดือดมากแต่ว่าอย่าลืมนะช่วงต่อไปบนเวทีนะครับเดี๋ยวเราพักเบรกกันสักครู่แต่ว่าบนเวทีเนี่ยเดี๋ยวมีแจกของรางวัลใหญ่จากซินเน็กด้วยครับ
ใช่แล้วเดี๋ยวพบกันในช่วงหน้าค่ะ
คอมเซ็ตสุดโหดสเปคนักแข่ง e-sport ตัวแรง Ryzen 7 5800X การ์ดจอสุดเทพ RX 6700 XT แรมจัดเต็ม16กิกปกติ 45,900 บาทลดเหลือ 36,900 บาทมีจำนวนจำกัดเฉพาะในงานนี้เท่านั้น
True Gigatech Pro Life เน็ตบ้านไฟเบอร์อันดับหนึ่งที่แรงทั่วทั้งบ้านด้วยเมช Wi-Fi พร้อมกล้องวงจรปิดที่จะเปลี่ยนบ้านคุณให้เป็นบ้านอัจฉริยะครบกว่าคุ้มกว่าแรงกว่าทุกกระแสจาก True
เริ่มเพียง 599 บาท สมัครเลยถึง 31 ธันวาคมนี้
สารพัดสิงตลอดเดือนสิงหานี้ สิงน่ารัก สิงนักร้อง สิงมือปราบ สิงนักเดินทาง สิงป่วนทั้งโรงแรม เติมเต็มความเป็นคุณให้สุขยิ่งกว่ากับคอนเทนต์กว่า 2,000 เรื่องผ่านแพ็กเกจ 2AD Plus สมัครวันนี้ดูเลย 30 วันไม่มีค่าใช้จ่ายเดือนถัดไปเพียงเดือนละ 59 บาท สมัครผ่าน True ID ตั้งแต่วันนี้ถึง 31 สิงหาคม 2565 สัมผัสโลกไร้ขีดจำกัดกับ True ID โหลดเลย
เบื่อไหมจะดูอะไรก็ถูกล็อก
มาปลดล็อกความสนุกกันเถอะ
แค่ใส่ซิม True ปลดล็อกครบทุกความบันเทิงระดับโลก ให้คุณโหลดความสุขสนุกครบแบบไร้ขีดจำกัด มาพร้อมบอลสด หนังฟอร์มยักษ์ซีรีส์ดังและอนิเมะสุดฮิตภาคไทย รวมความบันเทิงกว่า 2,000 เรื่องปลดล็อกครบทุกความบันเทิงใช้ซิม True ดูฟรีบนมือถือเปิดซิม True ID ได้แล้ววันนี้เพียง 49 บาทถึง 31 กรกฎาคม 2565
This is the world's most advanced processor. In entertainment, its rendering speeds render other processors obsolete. It drives the future of autonomous driving, powers cloud services for billions.
Yopaj gets the stun. That's a good way to start the BKB. Immediately over to the side. Kuro getting brought down very rapidly. And out to the
Seoul Dynasty will take this series.
คอมเซ็ตสุดโหดสเปคนักแข่ง e-sport ตัวแรง Ryzen 7 5800X การ์ดจอสุดเทพ RX 6700 XT แรมจัดเต็ม16กิกปกติ 45,900 บาทลดเหลือ 36,900 บาทมีจำนวนจำกัดเฉพาะในงานนี้เท่านั้น
True Gigatech Pro Life เน็ตบ้านไฟเบอร์อันดับหนึ่งที่แรงทั่วทั้งบ้านด้วยเมช Wi-Fi พร้อมกล้องวงจรปิดที่จะเปลี่ยนบ้านคุณให้เป็นบ้านอัจฉริยะครบกว่าคุ้มกว่าแรงกว่าทุกกระแสจาก True
เริ่มเพียง 599 บาท สมัครเลยถึง 31 ธันวาคมนี้
สารพัดสิงตลอดเดือนสิงหานี้ สิงน่ารัก สิงนักร้อง สิงมือปราบ สิงนักเดินทาง สิงป่วนทั้งโรงแรม เติมเต็มความเป็นคุณให้สุขยิ่งกว่ากับคอนเทนต์กว่า 2,000 เรื่องผ่านแพ็กเกจ True ID Plus สมัครวันนี้ดูเลย30วันไม่มีค่าใช้จ่ายเดือนถัดไปเพียงเดือนละ59 บาทสมัครผ่าน True ID ตั้งแต่วันนี้ถึง31สิงหาคม 2565สัมผัสโลกไร้ขีดจำกัดกับ True ID โหลดเลย
เบื่อไหมจะดูอะไรก็ถูกล็อก
ปลดล็อกความสนุกกันเถอะ
แค่ใส่ซิม True ปลดล็อกครบทุกความบันเทิงระดับโลกให้คุณโหลดความสุขสนุกครบแบบไร้ขีดจำกัดมาพร้อมบอลสดหนังฟอร์มยักษ์ซีรีส์ดังและอนิเมะสุดฮิตภาคไทยรวมความบันเทิงกว่า 2,000 เรื่องปลดล็อกครบทุกความบันเทิงใช้ซิม True ดูฟรีบนมือถือเปิดซิม True ID ได้แล้ววันนี้เพียง49 บาทถึง31กรกฎาคม 2565
This is the world's most advanced processor. In entertainment, its rendering speeds render other processors obsolete. It drives the future of autonomous driving, powers cloud services for billions.
Yopaj gets the stun. That's a good way to start the BKB. Immediately over to the side, Kuro getting brought down very rapidly, and out to the
Seoul Dynasty will take this series.
คอมเซ็ตสุดโหดสเปคนักแข่ง e-sport ตัวแรง Ryzen 7 5800X การ์ดจอสุดเทพ RX 6700 XT แรมจัดเต็ม16กิกปกติ 45,900 บาทลดเหลือ 36,900 บาทมีจำนวนจำกัดเฉพาะในงานนี้เท่านั้น
True Gigatech Pro Life เน็ตบ้านไฟเบอร์อันดับหนึ่งที่แรงทั่วทั้งบ้านด้วยเมช Wi-Fi พร้อมกล้องวงจรปิดที่จะเปลี่ยนบ้านคุณให้เป็นบ้านอัจฉริยะครบกว่าคุ้มกว่าแรงกว่าทุกกระแสจาก True
เริ่มเพียง 599 บาท สมัครเลยถึง 31 ธันวาคมนี้
สารพัดสิงตลอดเดือนสิงหานี้ สิงน่ารัก สิงนักร้อง
Opaj gets the stun. That's a good way to start the BKB. Immediately over to the side. Kuro getting brought down very rapidly. And out to the
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gamers Galaxy Dota 2 Invitational Series Hat Yai Thailand 2022. We are at the last game of the day. You are here with me, Cyclops and Akimaru as your commentator. Alright,
hello,
what we
and
got? What we got?
Yeah. Welcome everybody, this is the last game and this will be interesting. SMG versus Team RSG. The new kids on the block versus the veterans. So it's kind of an interesting matchup, you know, like the last game that these two teams faced each other was also the DPC 2 or 3 on the Division 1, where Team RSG managed to get that win over Team RSG. That was a 2-0 series. So I'm kind of expecting that RSG can take this game just because they already have that synergy, they already have that connection, and Team SMG, they kind of a bit shaky just because they have two new additional players on their roster. As for me, I think that they kind of like having to know each other's play styles again. Yeah.
Oh, look at that here. Opening the two with the Timber Saw and also the Black Hole.
Yeah, a different approach. Team SMG has a different approach for this game. Just because Marcy has been banned, Dawnbreaker has been denied from them, and this is a very interesting opening picks. Like Enigma is there. Team RSG can just some kind of like counter this with a Rubik or something like some hero that can stop that black hole, you know.
Yes, and I have a feeling that maybe after that loss, there was a team talk in Team NSG, right? Maybe hey, just give him the best hero possible. Then
his best hero, I believe.
The
I
Timbersaw.
on the Timbersaw.
Yeah,
without a doubt.
Without a doubt, indeed.
Yeah,
So it's
okay.
a Bat Rider.
Bat Rider is a good answer. The magical damage for Team RSG is more than enough to, hurt this Timbersaw a little bit.
Yes.
10
And
seconds
the hero
remaining.
is coming back to the
Dire team back.
popular in the
Radiant
major as
team
well
back.
for the Bat Rider.
Mhm.
We have seen a lot. Bat Rider mid.
This is
Dawnbreaker.
still a flexible hero. This can still be the offlane for Team RSG, but do you like it if Xiaoyu gets this Bat Rider? Or a Dawnbreaker instead?
I like how you Dawnbreaker better, but I would like to see the Bat Rider mid, but yeah, I think RSG already predicted that the well, it's hard to say. I mean, yeah, I mean the first two heroes of Team SMG are so versatile. Enigma could be played as the position 3 off lane, or even the position 4 support.
Position 4, I believe, for this Enigma. And yeah, I think this will be Afu on the Enigma, but we will see. It's kind of awkward if you put this Timbersaw on the mid lane, right? And give Ice this Enigma. It's just kind of do not make sense for me.
Alright.
Okay.
This game, I think what they need to improve is
10
the
seconds remaining.
selections of the hero right from the drafting table of the SMG into the execution, especially in the laning phase, because they seem to lose like 2 side lanes all the time. Moon doing great in the middle game, in the middle lane, but we want to. I mean, if they want to win, they need to dominate it on the mid one lane.
Mid one lane, yeah, that's the thing that Team SMG needs to address. As for the last game, they gave him the Pangolier as the position 1, and it didn't work out fine for Team SMG. So I would still prefer if they give some, a decent carry hero for mid one, like a farming hero, so they have, that insurance hero. If everything goes bad, you have that carry that's just farming, while you guys are trying to look for some team fights.
What you would like to see for mid one?
The classic carries, something like a Juggernaut or Ursa maybe. They need to ban out the Ursa, because Ursa lanes well against the Timbersaw.
We have seen a lot of Monkey King from the
Monkey King, yeah.
From
I
mid
do
one
agree
as
with
well.
that.
He's a kind of I am not sure if the word insurance hero are right for Team SMT, because most of the carry he play, like you say, the Ursa Warrior, the Monkey King, Razor, all that. It is a semi-hard carry. It's not
semi-hard, yeah.
Yeah, it's the carry that started to roam since minutes 15. So it's not gonna be like farm all the way like Medusa, Alchemist, all that.
Yeah,
he
what you mean is like
the team fight.
Yeah, the hero that can join team fight early on.
Yeah.
And that can also farm as well. But I could answer here for Team SMG. They kind of like the hero that can initiate some team fights. They can start off with a Winter's Curse, followed by a good Black Hole from them. They can take that team fight. But there's this Bat Rider that can go on the back lines of Team SMG, because Winter Wyvern is a hero that you need to address firstly before the team fight starts. And there you go, Rubik will be picked here, because there are so many good skills that can be stolen by this Rubik. Winter's Curse, Enigma is there, so yeah, I really like the answer from Team RSG.
RSG, yeah, going for the Monkey King. Interesting.
Looks like
Anyway,
we are right, yeah.
If they didn't go for that Monkey King and SMG just go for the Monkey King, I feel like, which is, in past 3 months, Monkey King is the most played hero of mid one in a competitive
yeah.
scene. He played like 7 official matches, but the win rate.
How's the win rate?
Very low. It's only 42.86%, which is quite low.
Quite low indeed, but yeah, it has been denied for them. And Team SMG,
5 seconds remaining.
I'm thinking of a good carry here for mid one. I feel like Juggernaut is a decent hero for them. But yeah, the thing is here, Team RSG has this Bat Rider, that Flaming Lasso can reach out on that magic immunity for Juggernaut. Can just lasso. Okay.
Sorry, I was adjust the audio a bit.
Okay, no
Yeah,
problem.
I'm back. All right,
Radiant
last
team back.
pick for both sides. What's it gonna be? We have Storm Spirits. You remember like in a past 1 or 2 patch when when Valve nerfed no talisman, and then people
Yeah, I
said,
do
"Oh,
remember.
this is
A
the
dead
end."
hero.
This is the end of Storm Spirit era,
10
and he will
seconds
never
remaining.
ever be in the competitive scene again. And then
Yeah.
there he goes, booming
5
at
seconds
Arlington
remaining.
Major,
No,
picking
that
it here.
doesn't feel like
Dire
it. I
team
think
ban.
Storm Spirit can still work if he has a good laning stage. It works well with some heroes like Io that can save Storm Spirit whenever he jumps right in.
Alright. Okay, last
10
ban.
seconds
Already
remaining.
banned.
Okay, Team RSG here. Seems to me
5
that they need some
seconds
hero
remaining. Radiant
that can,
team
push
pick.
out towers, can deal damage on the towers of Team SMG. They can just play this game fast, I believe.
For Team RSG, right?
Yeah, for Team RSG.
Yeah, I agree.
They need
I
a
agree on
hero that can take objectives for them.
I like that heroes a lot. I can see it's gonna be full of skirmishes all over the map for Team
This will be a
RSG.
bloodbath, yeah.
Yeah, look, they 5 of them are the pickup heroes.
Mm.
But again, we also need to worry about
10
the
seconds remaining.
AOE in a team fight. Team SMG with a
5
black
seconds
hole.
remaining.
I think that they might have a chance is landing a Superman black hole and come back to the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think the timing here for RSG can be early. The heroes that they have can go fight on the early game without getting their level 6. But for Team RSG, they need to wait for the black hole. They need to wait for the Winter's Curse before engaging into anything. And also, Storm Spirit is some kind of a hero that needs items as well. So for RSG, Tiny, Rubik, and Monkey King is a very aggressive hero in the early game. So pickoff is good for them.
And it's quite you are saying it's quite easy to just moving around with these heroes, right?
To
You don't
move
have
around
to
the
wait
map.
for so long, constantly rotating here and there, smoking gangs and stuff, and also one thing that I want to address when RSG going for a gank, I think they should looking for a gank that got a potential of taking towers too.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we have seen so many games that a team gank around, got some kill in the woods and all that.
But they can take towers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
all
think-
those
I
ganks
think
are just
Tiny-
wasted.
Yeah, Tiny can do that I believe. If this is a core Tiny. Only if. But for Team SMG, they also have the same issues. They have the Enigma for the tower pushing, but that's just not enough. As for me. What hero do you think in mind? I'm thinking of some heroes here.
Heroes or something that can deal with the spells. Indeed, they have a lot of lockdowns.
They can. Oh,
Oh wow,
Lynx, this is
interesting.
a new
Yeah,
hero. Yeah.
yeah, we have seen many interesting heroes from SMG today. We have Techies, we have Clint.
We have
Interesting.
Viper on the position 5. Though some teams are picking Viper for position 5, but it's just depends on the laning stage. But for the last game, Polaris keeps on dying, so I think that Viper didn't work out well for them. But let's see, Team SMG picking out the Clinks for their last pick. What do you think for that? Does Team SMG has enough answer for this Clinks pick?
Well, it's going to affect the how RSG playing the game for sure, because the SMG have the Storm Spirits and Klings it's going to force RSG to sticking up as a group.
Yeah, to stick up
like
together.
sticking up 5, But the thing is, RSG, when staying as a group of 5, may not be stronger than they splitting out 2 or 3 guys and gank all over the map. So I feel like it's actually affect RSG's psychological way to change the play style.
Yeah, just to be safe. But I think their draft works out well if they go on aggressive on the early game, like you group up together, the Tiny, the Bat Rider, Monkey King, and Rubik as well. Those are some strong heroes to gank in the whole map. But let's see. I think they have enough answer. They have enough lockdown towards these things. They have the lift from the Rubik. They have that flaming lasso. They have so much control. So
yeah, I mean picking
and
a
also
storm.
for the Storm Spirit, right?
Yeah. Oh wow. We were talking about lockdown.
So early. Oh my g.
We were talking about.
Quick one. That was a quick one.
We were talking about lockdowns. Come on, man. I mean, and then 5 lockdown. Oh god. Okay, so this is how the game is going to be. For the next 30 minutes, there will be a lot of chain stunts.
A lot of team fights as well. So I think they still want more. They're grouping around this mid lane tower here. Polaris is here as well as Moon. But yeah, they can just focus on bounty rules as for now.
I mean, if the ganking department is working very well, like better and better team RSG, that even another fight. I was trying to talk something and then that's the fight goes on. With the Polaris flying away.
These teams are so aggressive. They just want early kills.
Yeah.
Now it's a different story. It's super 2-trade for the boundary runes for the both teams. So we can expect an early kills for the both teams. They have so much killing potential for all the lanes here.
Yeah, I want to finish my sentences now. I was half sentence and then that fight goes on. Yeah, I was saying, I mean, if the ganking department of ICE is doing good, that even might force Cleans to go for the first item BKB.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if
it's some kind of awkward, right?
Yeah. I mean, if that happens, surely not gonna be good for SMG. But well, it's a choice you can't deny, because if you can't stay in a team fight, then you won't be able to do any damage.
Yeah. Not enough damage for Team RSG, but I believe that the Storm Spirit, if he will be able to win this lane, he can do the job for the Klings, and Klings can just focus on farming first. Glipnir is a good item here. If he does good in the lane, first item Glipnir is so good.
Take a look in the middle lane, Bat Rider versus Storm Spirits. Oh my god. I mean, if level 4 Storm Spirit died to Bat Rider at level 4, man, that's nightmare for the hero.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or even you're so aggressive in the lane, before Storm Spirit reaches out the level 6, he can just harass this hero. But the time when he reaches the level 6, I think he can't do so much against this hero. You can just zip out, zip in. He needs a help here from the supports just to take down the storm. So this is the timing for Exilern to, win the lane against.
Yeah, another thing need to be considered of it. Oh, okay. Just try to freeze himself for a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting a little bit. Oh,
just to delay.
Okay, cool.
I think he will be able to survive. He can just TP back.
Cool. Seems cool. Yeah. Wow, I forgot what I want to say. Yeah.
Go for it.
Sometimes happens.
Yeah.
I mean.
He didn't even need to.
Oh yeah.
He just walked straight up right there.
I recall. Okay. Oh, I forgot again. Come on.
What's happening? What's happening to you?
I got it just now, but then god. Okay, cool.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. Then it will come back. Okay.
All
yeah.
right.
I think the warding game in this game is going to be very very important.
Yeah.
All the sentries and obstacle wards. Yeah. I mean the visions and stuff. I would love to see some unusual spot of ward placing from Team SMG because that's what I'm talking about. Level 4! Level 4, that's what I'm talking about! Come on, man! We're gonna go down! It's the
that was an outplay. That was
Okay,
definitely an outplay. He was right under the tower and Stormsweep managed to get the kill. That's what you were saying, but it's the other way around.
Yep, 1-1 game score, mid one. Now trying to strike on the Rubik Charbonbon.
Radiant structures are fortified.
The way that he positioned himself in the lane is quite nice. But hey, Exilern came back in the middle lane and takes the revenge.
A revenge from Exilern taking down Moon. Maybe. Oh, that was a solo kill, right?
Yeah. Hey, look, he diving in again. Look,
Aww.
level 3, Exilern level 5, double kill it is. Right.
What's happening to Team SMG? Not a good start indeed. And on the top lane, mid one will be taken down as well. So they saw that the Winter Wyvern wasn't around the corner, so that was their go time. And they have so much control. Again, this is the issue for Team SMG. How are they going to address the overwhelming stuns, overwhelming lockdowns from Team RSG?
Yeah, this is a bad scenario for Team SMG to deal with the Bat Rider mid. Alright, 4.5 minutes, lost 2 kills already. Even though the first time they managed to kill that Bat Rider first, but I mean, lost after that, lose life to the Bat Rider.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Yeah, can't imagine.
And
now
it was a
he is
double.
6. Yeah.
It was a double kill for that Bat Rider. And for mid one, I think he can't just die in the lane just right here because this is the timing of a Clix. It's not a farming hero, you know. It needs something like a Maelstrom and stuff to farm. So he can just get his gold in terms of hero kills on the lane and stuff. Yeah.
So, do you still think that the RSG is going to win this one?
I believe so. If this mid lane Bat Rider can, continue the aggression that he's showing us.
Did you lost to me on the previous game?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you owe me a sing, huh?
No. Please don't make me sing.
Okay.
I'm just a bathroom
Cool.
singer.
Right. Okay.
I'll just treat you a boba when I get to Thailand. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Makes sense.
But yeah, there's some issues here that needs to be fixed for, I think, Team RSG. I think Team SMG. But do you think in the late game wise, who do you prefer?
Late game wise, right? I think it's still RSG.
Yeah.
I think it's RSG. Yeah.
So both teams has the same timing, as I see it.
Yeah. Can you explain about the timing a bit?
Like, if the Monkey King doesn't do well in the lane, he needs some time to farm as well as the things. You know, these two heroes, this is what you were talking about, a carry hero that can, join up the team fight early on. But I think the timing will be up to the carries here. So whoever gets the good lane first and can join up the early team fights can, finish the game early. And for the late game, I will still go for the Monkey King.
Yeah, and one thing that I kind of worry about SMG is this Bat Rider gonna get a very fast blink dagger, and that is going to affect and that is going to affect the way they play the game as well for Team SMG. So you cannot be too exposed. So you cannot take risky too far away from your tower to just farm, because whenever you don't have visions on the Bat Rider, that he could be
That's kind
anywhere.
of scary.
Yeah, imagine, next thing you know, Bat Rider is already out fireflying and dragging you in the woods. Oh, and then that's it.
Yeah. So let's see here. And for the two supports of Team RSG, they have a very aggressive support that can invade their jungle without even dying. So this is very awkward for Team SMG because they will just be forced to farm on that triangle lane if ever Team RSG invade this bigger jungle.
Yeah. The defending observer ward is also crucial for Team SMG. The position of the ward that they place needs to be perfect because one thing that I didn't mention but I noticed on the previous game is so many observer wards of Team SMG being destroyed by their opponent. So there were several times that map is completely dark.
Yeah, vision gaming will be the key here for Team SMG. And also, they have this Enigma. You know, Enigma is not really that strong in the early game without getting that level 6, right? And this is a support Enigma. So he needs to farm in the jungle in the early stages of the game. And if ever Bat Rider gets his early blink dagger, this is very scary. He can just, consistently kill this Enigma. It's a very
Yeah.
vulnerable hero.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's not many defending mechanics against that Bat Rider for Enigma. So you somehow ran into a Bat Rider in the woods, and you're just like I don't know,
And
Snow White
that
and the wolf.
Firefly, that Firefly, he can just farm out that Eidolons.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, they all have that, those farming potential for that Eidolons. They have the Tiny, they have the Rubik. So I don't think the Enigma's Eidolons will last long. They can just farm it.
Okay, let me check. Let me check what's going on.
I
What's
think it's the
happening?
sport issues.
Really? Let me ask the staff.
Okay, I think it's also in the mainstream. It's still on pause. We're just waiting for the teams to fix their technical issues.
Alright, so have you ever been to Thailand?
I haven't been to Thailand. I have been, but I just stayed in the airport. That was just a connecting flight. I wasn't able to get out and explore.
So did you manage to get any food at the airport?
Yeah,
Thai
I
food?
just tried the tom yum.
Oh,
That's
you
the
like
only
it?
Thai food that I tried. Yeah, I loved it. Now, how about you? What food can you recommend to people who want to travel to Thailand?
Okay, some interesting fact about if you guys in the chat or you like soup, we in Thailand have the base soup in Asia. I mean, the tom yum soup is actually the best at the what's it? The third best soup in Asia, but the best one, number one soup is something called
What's that?
cow soy. Yeah, cow soy
Cow soy.
soup. Come on, man. You know you gotta try all the Thai food. If you got a chance to go Thailand one day, then you need to try all the street foods, right? And then after you having a food, you go to massage. When the sun goes down, you goes out to party. It's
Yeah,
just awesome place to be.
I heard of Songkran Festival.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Songkran, yeah, Songkran festival is just like 5 days of the crazy partying.
Yeah, just
people going
partying.
out and shooting water gun. The reason that they shooting, and play water.
It's a
shooting-
water festival, right?
Yeah, water festival is because it was hosted in April, and that is actually the hottest month. In Thailand. So if you look everywhere, the weather is hot, the people is super hot. It's just awesome.
I'm looking forward to try that. But anyway, I think we're gonna get back in the game for.
Oh, finally.
Oh, not yet.
Oh, not yet.
Moon was
Okay.
Moon was asking them if they're ready already.
Okay, cool. So, well, that's a chit chat before when the. Okay, cool. Let's get back to the game, guys.
Yeah, what is the other stuff that we can do in Hatyai? Have you ever been in Hatyai? You told me that
I
you still have to ride the plane just to get to Hatyai. It's
I
so far
never
away
been
from
to
you.
Hat Chai. Yeah. I wish I could go to Hat Chai, but uh yeah. I
I
wish one
also
day
I
I can
also
go.
I also saw that people are trying the crocodile meat
What? Really?
in Thailand. You're not familiar with
Nice lah.
that?
Nice lah. Nice lah. Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, let's get back to the game here. It's 4-2 on the scoreboard, but it seems to me that RSG is winning their lanes.
Yeah. All right. 4-2 game score. RSG looking pretty good so far in the first 5 minutes of the game, and leading on the last hit is the Timbersaw. Well, I was
Invitational
about
is doing good on the bottom lane. Like, this is the redemption game for Team Ice because it didn't do very well in their last match. They played the Dawnbreaker and it didn't do as much, but
doing well.
I'm jinxing it again.
Yeah, doing well. Then suddenly the bad rider shows up. But this time it was a failed gank, and he wasted a lot of time on that. He needs to, and somehow Storm Spirit strike it back on the carries. Oh my. Oh, from killing to be killed. RSG.
Yeah. We just said that Team RSG are doing very well in their lanes, but in that trade of the Monkey King's life, they can just take down the Steel 1 tower on the top lane. All of a sudden here, running out for his life. Shall you?
I just love the way that he's swinging the hammer. I like the hero very much. For the Dawnbreaker, the animations and stuff, excellent. Strike powerful. Down the top lane, the bottom river. Here we go. We are sticking around here. Top Roger, Rodney, moving in to the woods, and now found the weapon over there. He frees himself, trying to stay alive for a while. Hey, Storm Spirit moving in, trying to save his teammates. Yeah, he gets some kill back after the loss.
They TP back. They just TP back because they saw Moon is here to help out the lane, but that was the nice pick up. It's just a support for support play, but looking here on the bottom lane, it seems like MKS not doing very good. He just hit level 6 just now.
KS, second place in the last hit and deny. Take a look top, send the shield hammer. And Starmaker, yes, but he survived. He actually survived. Wow! And it's going to be a bully mistake to throw his life away in front of the Bad Rider. 7-4. Game score. Mid one gonna win the next. Sentry has been placed. One hit away. Mid one fall. Xiaobon got it.
Oh my goodness, that was so greedy from Moon. He really wants to kill that Dawnbreaker so bad, and in return they were able to take down that Storm together with that Kling. So it's a huge win for Team RSG, 2 cores in their favor.
Wow, that's a big mistake by Team SMG made in front of the Bad Rider, especially. That's gonna give him a lot of experience. Bad Rider, after a mistake at the bottom lane, the failure of the gang, now he's straight back on top and looking fine. Meanwhile, Ice dominating the lane with his Timbersaw and now reaching the tower, dealing the damage. MKS looking to stop
is
that.
alone. Yeah, I think that some supports can rotate here on the bottom.
Whoa! Jumping here and there.
Yeah.
MKS, oh no, man, falling out of the tree and the long stun comes out. Moon. Ooh, I mean, it's, well, playing a Monkey King and deal with the Storm Spirits.
Yeah, they have enough answer for that Monkey King. Timbersaw can just cut out those trees. And Storm Spirit as well. So that Monkey King needs to be safe in terms of positioning himself.
Yeah.
It can happen again.
Yeah. Okay. Now inside the tree line, trying to find someone behind the tower, but actually got away. I think the Storm Spirit is the reason why we have Songkran Festival. He makes the world hotter by cutting all those trees. Here we go with the Solar Guardian. So top telekinesis back. Peloton still looking pretty healthy. It would not be that easy to take the guy down. But once I said it, he goes down.
It will be just one Starbreaker from the Dawnbreaker takes him down. So yeah, bottom lane, they need to address this issue, or Team SMG can just take this tier 1 tower free.
Yeah,
There's Roger to react.
How are they gonna kill that side Timbersaw, and jumping down, already smack. But hey, Batrider Firefly, good job. Yeah, kill it with fire.
Top lane, it's smooth.
Xiao Yu, dropping quite low.
Yeah, good for him. This time he was able to pick off that Dawnbreaker.
Yeah, he kind of feel bad about it for the first time. You know, almost cost him a game.
Okay, but this is looking good for Team SMG. You know that top lane is the only issue for them.
Oh,
Like
look what
they
they
can just
found.
let.
Look what they found.
Okay, they found
Okay.
a nice set of stacks right here.
I think SMG need to do what it takes to defend these stats. I mean, yeah, they go for the Batrider excellent, dropping quite low, but nice save by the Monkey King MKX jumping out the tree. And smack it all down, the eyesight about to drop. Eyesight Timber chain away, only few hits on that eyesight. Yes, he goes. Lost move for Team SMG.
And those are cores. You know, the Klings almost died in that on the top lane, and they were able to take down eyesight, having a good lane on the bottom lane.
1K, I hate RSG is still very close game. It I kind of agree with what you said earlier.